Welcome back to the Box to Box podcast.
This is episode 108, and another Chelsea manager gets sacked. That's now 10 managers in 10 years. Who's going to succeed him?
And another massive scandal in Italy with referees implicated in match fixing. Is Inter involved?
And the CL semi-final preview at the end of the pod.
All that and more on the Box to Box podcast.
Let's go.
You ain't going home,
Your
bro.
Honor, I'm sorry. Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Ours are on the pitch, and Bangula starts our next. Bangula, bro.
I'm a Dragao. Is this Dragao?
Oh my God.
I'm a...
That's the...
49.
We need some numbers over here.
He fucking me 49? No, that's
already a first
no,
win.
no.
But that's great.
Gentlemen, episode 108, and common denominator in the kits we're all wearing.
I wonder what this
Had to
pod's
be
going to be
done.
about.
Well, not just that. I mean, right after we have well,
true.
today there's a live stream. There's
Yeah.
a Juventus versus AC Milan live stream.
Yep.
Pretty big.
I don't know if it's possible. It's not possible, but
Yeah.
we ever go into a match hoping both teams lose, today's the day.
Now today, low key, we're uniting the banners.
Today,
Maybe on that side.
We're tying. We're
today-
tying for Bloods and Crips. We're holding up the.
for the past week, Juventus, Napoli, Milan, United
Yeah.
against a common denominator.
Crazy.
And that's why Varvar
Good
pulled up
against
in the
evil.
Inter
Yeah,
kit.
good against evil.
Heaven and hell.
You could tell who the biggest club in Italy is, honestly.
This is like the UK, the US, and like Canada's Napoli. We're
I wouldn't even, that's a disgrace to Canada.
we're united. We're united.
Being linked as Napoli fans, that's crazy.
They're little guys. They're little
But
guys.
we're
Yeah,
gonna.
well,
I'll tell you why I have decided to bring out the Inter kit since the first time since the CL final, the 5-0, and we'll.
So now you're
discuss it
back.
later. Not that I'm back.
Okay.
I just sometimes like. I'll leave it for when we discuss
Will be
the Inter
discussed.
part. But yeah, how was your weekend?
It was good.
It was cool. It was a cool little weekend.
Well, we were together last night.
Yeah, we
literally,
were.
Yeah.
us three. Mili FC decided not to join us. Or
Mili FC birthday this weekend.
yeah, Mili FC's birthday.
Yeah,
Real
boys brought me
comment
out
down below.
for lunch on Friday.
Little carbonara, a little ragu.
Yeah.
Some light,
Some
some
this,
good.
some of that, bro.
Yep, very nice. So
It was good.
It's
Yeah,
been.
had a
It's
blast.
been. I feel like the weeks for me now are just surrounded. They're just the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah.
My week lives.
Oh, it's Habs.
I live in 2 or 3 days windows, and it's like in preparation for the Habs game, or it's the day of the Habs game.
Yeah.
before game 3, after game 3, before game 4,
Exactly.
after game 4.
Like the reason why,
playoff hockey.
look, I'll even explain to you guys. So like we're recording this before the Milan and Juve game at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time because we want to make sure that after that game we can go watch the hockey game.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I don't know. Montreal Canadiens are what like culturally they're kind of like
I feel like it's living in Catalonia and being a Barca fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same vibe.
Like
Yeah.
you don't, it's like must not miss television.
yeah exactly and like
I think I would. I don't know. I would miss a lot of things to watch the Habs in the playoffs.
yeah 100%. But it's honestly there's no more. The only feeling I can kind of give that kind of matches it is like Man United CL like quarterfinals. That's the last time I had feelings where you feel like the whole game, like every single little thing is stressful. Like holy
Yeah.
shit, we just lost a puck battle. Like now we're gonna lose the game.
It's
like
it's the mental preparation where it's almost like you're playing the game, but at the
Yeah.
end of the day you're just watching. But it's like I have to prepare for this game. You
Yeah.
know?
But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But if Juventus were in let's say a quarterfinal of the CL, it would be different. It wouldn't be as enjoyable as watching playoff
because
hockey.
you're not
There's-
surrounded by Juve fans and stuff like that. Like your friends are all
Maybe.
Canadian.
Like, this is an
fans, so
event
it's like-
here.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's a factor, but I'm saying just the format of playoffs. I mean, it's the best of 7 series. So if you lose one, there's not that much weight on any singular moment.
Yeah.
In football, like you concede a goal, you might
Like,
lose the
detrimental.
entire. You might get knocked out because of that goal.
Yeah.
In hockey, you're down 2-rip, you just come back.
Come straight back, bro.
Or if you lose, well, now it's tied 2-2 series. So now you go into game 5.
That's how you bounce back, kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's always room, but like
And it's more entertaining.
But
Playoff
like
hockey is so entertaining.
Friday night, great weather in Montreal. Fans were out. Habs playing in Montreal. Like no better feeling, honestly.
I bumped into Martine St. Louis.
For real?
After the game, I was downtown and I was on Crescent and St. Catherine, and I was walking back to my car, and
Fuck you doing?
and I'm just like at a light, and I just look over my shoulder, and there's like a short guy with a backpack.
Holy.
You said what? Varvar?
No, rent's free.
That's crazy.
Layup.
Rent's free. And I look over my shoulder. I'm like, bro, it's Martine St. Louis. And then the light turned green, and like we're just walking shoulder to shoulder by shoulder. and then people started honking and like
Yeah,
people
yeah,
noticed him right
exactly.
away. But I don't know how he got to that location without being noticed.
Mobbed.
And then he went into a hotel on the corner. Like I guess his house is maybe too far with traffic and stuff.
Yeah, maybe he just decides to stay next to the.
Yeah.
Who would he be in football terms?
Martin St. Louis.
He'd be
He would be like a Barca player that never played at Barca.
Okay.
It would be a Catalonian that would never play
Yeah.
at Barca.
It would
It's
be
like Fabregas, maybe.
Fabregas.
Like, yeah.
But the thing is, he's managing Real
and he's
Madrid.
a top coach, bro. It's Fabregas.
Yeah, it's Fabregas. I would say
Fabregas.
Fabregas.
Yeah, but he's managing Real Madrid.
No, he's managing Barcelona. Like he went back. He never played. It's like if Fabregas never played for
Oh,
Barcelona.
you're saying a Catalonian that
Yeah.
played for another
Chelsea and stuff like that, like other
never
big
played for
clubs,
Barca
but
and
never
then
played
coach-
for Barca, but then ended up coaching Barca.
Yeah.
But and then you still say he's like uno di noi. Like
Yeah.
you still say he's like one of us.
Because he was born and raised in Quebec.
Yeah. Okay.
But I
played
don't
for
blame
Tampa.
him. The time where he was playing, like we were an embarrassing
Yeah, yeah,
franchise.
yeah.
So it's like, we were. It's like if you
Mid
got pissed at a Catalonian for leaving while right at like in the banter era.
Yeah,
It's
but,
like
but NHL is different because like he won the cup in 2003 I think with Tampa if I'm not mistaken. So like he
Like winning CL, yeah.
It was already a successful club and he was there for a while. So
Yeah.
But Tampa Tampa drafted him? No. Well, actually, he went
No.
undrafted.
he went to undrafted.
But
He was too short.
Did Tampa pick him up?
I don't.
I think it was him.
I don't
Because then there's like like loyalty to the guy
Yeah.
that believed in you.
That's also true.
But yeah, anyway, Montreal's absolutely buzzing right now. It's a great time. When we come out of winter, there's just this period. I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe other people on the East Coast can vouch for this. Torontonians, New Yorkers, like when the snow melts and the vibes it's 20 degrees, it's sunny weather.
Everyone's out.
Everyone's happy.
I was
bro.
gonna say Calgary Flames.
Yeah.
Signed him.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Flames signed him in '98, left him in released him in 2000, but then he signed for the Lightning right after.
Yeah, but yeah, Montreal going into summer. Honestly,
vibes.
I don't-
Unmatched.
You know, I was at Saturday. Usually midday, I go grab a coffee at a place like in downtown Montreal, Cafetiera, and shout out, they always have amazing coffee, good vibes outside.
Agreed.
So I always go grab a coffee. Someone stopped by today and yesterday, sorry, and I'm not gonna divulge his name. I don't know if he wants me to divulge his name, so I'm not gonna. But he stopped by and he's like, Varvar, bro, I love your YouTube videos and stuff like that. So shout out to you. And also he's like, you know, me and my girl, he was with his girlfriend and they're from Toronto. We came to Montreal. You guys have been hyping this shit up way too much. I had to see what was happening down here.
No way.
Yeah,
we
putting
rapping,
Montreal on
we
the map
rapping
like
like
that.
that?
Visit Montreal.
So
We gotta put that on the armband.
I told him a couple spots to go to. He said he was going to a calf cart to
Okay.
eat lunch. But I
okay.
was like,
You gotta wait till
Cathcart. You got to go Thursday to Cathcart.
Thursdays.
Every Montrealer knows Thursdays at
Yeah,
Cathcart.
but Timeout Market's nice.
Yeah, timeout market.
Timeout's nice.
Well, timeout. That's not timeout.
No, but it's the same vibe.
Yeah.
You go just for eat.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Isn't that
I'd actually prefer-
isn't that a it's basically just the same thing? As
It's a market. Yeah,
Same
but
vibe.
Timeout market's at Eaton Center.
Yeah, but there's more.
It's still
food.
vibe. They
Yeah.
still do stuff at night too. Like I actually prefer eating there. For
At
work.
Cathcart.
Oh yeah.
No, at
I
Timeout.
yeah, I
Timeout,
agree.
yeah,
Timeout,
for sure.
timeout.
Timeout's
But whatever. This is a pure Montreal
Yeah.
discussion. But I told him go visit Old Port. He said didn't have a car, so couldn't go to Little Italy and stuff like that. But
Take the
Always
Tro.
metro.
You take the metro, bro.
bus.
yeah, Montreal.
We have a
got-
very connected metro system
Yeah,
and
so-
public transit system.
But then you look at other cities and they kind of smoke us in terms of like public transport. But we're
Depends.
lucky we can get around the city for sure. But maybe
Played
I
some
think
paddle
we're pretty
yesterday too.
oh yeah,
We,
paddle.
we played a little bit of paddle.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It was all right. It wasn't a great session. It was.
It wasn't great.
For me. I didn't feel good. No, I didn't feel great. But it's always fun playing paddle.
Yeah.
I mean,
I thought the level was good.
Yeah, the level was good.
Yeah.
level was
It
good.
was very intense.
I wanted to bring something up. Okay. Paddle. You guys. Well, Milli's never played. But
Padel.
You know paddle.
Padel.
What are the vibes on playing with people that are much like? Let's say you're
Much better or much
worse.
It's the worst.
Okay, so would it be bad if you only like you don't invite people that are way worse than you?
It depends. If you go in with
Is it fair?
if you go in with the idea that you're playing someone that's trash, then whatever, you can live with that, you know, like whatever, who cares? But like if someone's been hyping themselves up and you're like, okay, I'm game ready today, like there's gonna be a serious game today, and they show up and they can barely hit a ball, like that's when you know, like that pisses me
I
off.
also think it's like I kind of agree with that, but it's also like an effort thing. Like if the guy is worse than you, let's say, and he shows up and he's putting zero effort, then it's we're just wasting time.
The
at
nice
this
thing
point.
about Padel is that it only takes like 3, 4, 5 sessions for you to become all right.
yeah,
I'd say.
I think the learning curve isn't that big.
No, it's really not.
Yeah.
The cool thing about Padel, and I was speaking to our shout out Xerximi Rolling. Once again, we went to his paddle place, Copa.
Copa Padel.
But he was explaining to me that the learning curve is pretty easy. Like it's
Yeah.
not big, but the difference between the pros and the
Yeah.
regular
It's like a
is
second.
very big.
Yeah.
So it's like just to get to a good level. Like it's not that much work, but to get to an elite level, like it's a lot of work.
It's like a curve. I don't know what the curves are called, but like the ones that like kind of they accelerate really fast at
Yeah.
the beginning and then they kind of plateau and it takes like so much more effort to get a
Yeah.
little bit better every time.
Yeah.
Just because the accuracy and me and Ferms were playing yesterday. We were together and we're playing versus MVB and we're actually playing versus MVB and Mackingham.
Bellini's Blues and
Bellini's
Mackingham.
Blues and Mackingham, and we were saying like you just the precision that you need, like you're off balance or you
Yeah.
hit it a little bit too much on the side of your paddle and you fuck up.
Yeah.
Like the level of precision.
A lot
paddle
of people
takes-
probably don't even know what Padel is that are
I know.
listening. It's basically tennis, but with like a dome-like structure around
Walls
you.
around you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you could play off
like
the
glass
walls as well.
glass
Yeah.
walls, so you can run into.
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
it's really
it's a lot of
sport.
fun. If you guys have never played, definitely go try out.
Or just watch some YouTube comps if you've never seen it.
They're insane.
Like some of the YouTube comps are insane. You're like, bro, this is crazy how they're tracking.
But I feel like you can only appreciate the YouTube comp if you've played it. Because
Yeah.
low key, it doesn't look that hard.
It doesn't look hard.
But
Yeah.
when they run out and
Yeah.
when they run out or they dive,
Yeah, but it doesn't look that difficult on YouTube. But I guess yeah.
check
Yeah.
it out. We have some big footballing topics this week.
Can't wait.
I feel like towards the beginning of the season, we were talking about clubs week by week. Like we were just saying, like like Arsenal played like shit this week, or Man United played well this week. Now the topics are like heavy. The topics
Yeah.
are very heavy. Like Chelsea.
themes.
Chelsea. There's a big theme around Chelsea right now. Like their FA Cup, their FA Cup win, whatever, they're versus Leeds, but they just sacked Rossignol, and that's the second sacking of a manager this season. And the Rossignol tenure was how long?
No long.
like
8
80
Premier League
days, no?
games, 8
70
Premier
days?
League games, or 9 Premier League games.
Which is insane to think that you sacked a manager
Go
that
get
was
your bag,
successful.
King. Go get your
Well,
bag.
I don't know.
bro.
They didn't give him. I don't think they gave him 25 million.
No, they didn't. I 100% agree. Not 25 million. But if I told you, like, let's say even 5 mil to coach 9
Yeah.
games, bro, that's
It's worth it.
Yeah.
bro
I'll
got
take that
paid.
return.
Yeah, bro
And
got
That's a
paid.
good return on
And
investment.
I feel like a Chelsea job, like you could kind of chalk it up to not entirely being your fault. Like I feel like he could still get a job after as well. Like he kind of had like
Yeah, but he's not gonna get a Chelsea job.
no, he won't. Like I think he has to kind of rebuild his
Probably like
reputation a little bit. but
let's say, well, they got Marco Rosa, but let's say a Bournemouth job or like a lower, let's say Glasner leaves Crystal Palace, like a Crystal Palace job or something like that. But it's gonna take some time to rebuild. Especially, I think for him, like unless he takes a Prem job next, his English reputation is in the mud.
That's what I
not
was saying.
looking
Like
good.
Chelsea kind of wasted a manager.
Yeah, 100%. But I read an article that said they were kind of scared that Tottenham were gonna go for him after Igor, like the post Thomas Frank.
Imagine if they
So
had done that. Holy shit.
so that's why they felt like they needed to do it then instead of like waiting till summer where Rossignol would have the choice or not choice, but like
an absolute disaster.
that's good.
Yeah.
5.5 year deal.
To think about, like, look at about it in the details. Like Strasbourg was doing well with him,
Yeah.
and then he gets plucked out of Strasbourg to bring him to Chelsea, and you just left your not, what do you call that? Not the parent club,
and that fan base,
Brother club
the
versus
brother
club.
club, like to dry.
and that fan base was already pissed.
Yeah,
at
they
him.
were
Exactly.
pissed.
So you're taking their manager mid season, like whatever.
Both business wise and then on the field,
Yeah.
it showed it
But-
doesn't make sense.
But I was talking to Bellini's Blues about this, and you guys were there actually last night also. When you start sacking like the issue with the clubs are really fucked if their owners are bad.
yeah,
If your managers and look, the higher you go up in the hierarchy of the club, if they're bad, it gets worse and worse. Owner, it's the worst possible. I would say sporting director, because the issue with sporting director is they probably get to go through 2 or 3 managers before they get sacked.
Yeah.
So if you have a bad manager, it's whatever. Like whatever, you're just gonna sack him after 1 season. He's gonna have bad performances. If you have a bad sporting director, it's gonna be a bad 2-3 seasons because they're gonna get the 2-3 seasons to install their play style. If you have a bad owner, you're fucked until they sell the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and especially
Hard
like
to push out an owner.
a Premier League club like Chelsea. I mean, there was also a bit of debate over how their finances are because supposedly they're running a lot of loans and stuff to Chelsea where they're actually not as well off financially as people think, and especially if missing out on Europe this season is really bad, really bad for Chelsea. But yeah, if you're a Premier League club, also it's going to be a long time to sell because those assets are going up. So the asset is still making money. He can hold on to that asset even if they're playing like shit. And in Todd Bailey's mind, they're probably like, well, Todd Bailey's not the sole owner. That's a whole consortium. But in the consortium's mind, it's probably like, you know what? Like, even if we're playing like shit, I'm still making money. So like, imagine if we're playing well. I like, but they don't know how to run a football club.
There's got to be a point where like you stop making the money that you're expecting because of your sporting results. Because at the end of the day, it's been going on for way
we
too
saw
long.
with Man United, bro. We didn't do shit for a decade. We're still like financially top of the
But imagine you do that for another decade. Now, how long can you go? There's a limit to how badly you could be ran.
But you lost new fans.
You've lost a generations of
yeah,
fans.
like you don't.
No, I don't.
They
I
all
don't-
went to Man City. They all went to the newer teams. that were
They
succeeding.
they didn't
No,
all.
but a
most
lot
of
of
them.
them.
Majority of them.
Not most of them.
Bro, you're gonna feel the repercussions of this bad decade in 10 years when those kids get old enough to have Twitter and
I
have
don't
them
know.
be commentators.
I very much disagree.
Bro, you know how many young
go
kids are Man City fans?
Yeah,
growing
you
up?
go through. I don't know. I feel like Man United still gets the most social media interaction.
Yes,
It still
yeah,
gets
yeah.
all of this.
Yes, because when did you become a fan? When they were good. And
No,
and you're of the age of people that
right
are
before
that
they
are,
got shit. But yeah,
well, yeah, but you're like the people you speak to are all around the same age. They've been fans for their whole life.
Yeah.
So like we are surrounded by people that were fans of United when they were good.
I still think that it's kind of like
Kids are PSG fans. They're Man City fans.
No, I disagree. There's some that are. There's some that are, but I don't think it's like they didn't dominate a whole generation. Like Man City, not every kid. Man City. Usually, also it's handed down. So like, if I'm
Yeah.
a Man United fan, my kid's gonna be probably a Man United.
but you're of the generation that hasn't had kids yet.
Yeah, but how many people don't have the thing is about when Man United moved to the like when the Prem really started focusing on the USA and stuff like that. Like a lot of those USA fans chose Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal as
No, but
clubs.
you're
big
still
six
gonna
ones.
get United fans just because they're just big enough that you still will get them. But I'm saying that you will not feel the repercussions of being shit for a decade for a
But that's
while.
not true. That's like saying
There is a downtrend, bro.
but that's like
you can't
that's
say that
like
there
saying
isn't.
there's not many Dallas Cowboys fans in the NFL. Like the Dallas Cowboys have been shit for a while, but there's still a shit ton of Dallas Cowboys fans.
That's cult like. It's because the entire family has to be a Dallas
There's
Cowboy fan.
a couple clubs in world football, and like it or not, Man United are in that thing. It's kind of legacy clubs. I would also put Liverpool in there.
Kids are
Liverpool,
bandwagons, bro.
Liverpool were dog shit for so long, yet they still have a massive global fan base. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich to an extent. Like these are legacy clubs where even if they're dog shit, they're still
But
gonna.
my point is not it's 100%. It's you may witness a 12% decrease in the youth that become Man United
Yeah.
fans. We are all products of bandwagons. In some way or
Yeah,
another.
At one point of our
Like
generation.
you saw something, you didn't look at the team and say that's dog shit. Let me follow. You know, like you saw something. You may have seen a Premier League. You saw the first game you watched was a Premier League win. Plus you saw Rooney or you saw Ronaldo. Like you saw something to tag on to. Milan.
Yeah, I
You
wrote
probably-
off of the Milan glory days. That was
Junior-
right at the end.
You saw something to
Yes.
tag along to.
Yes.
For me, it was my uncle, but
Yeah.
I also watched Juventus, and if they were dog shit, I probably wouldn't have been a fan of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mili was a Man City fan for a while. Why? Because there was something probably to tag along to.
Balotelli.
Balotelli, Aguero,
Yeah.
like there was something there. So who the fuck did these kids are? They look at Man United in 8 years ago and say, oh, or like Van Hal's United, like, oh, I'm gonna tag along to that team.
Well, I mean,
honestly,
there's some players there.
No, I completely agree with Paula. And add to that fact, we were actually debating with Bellini's Blues and Mackingham FC that Mackingham FC especially was saying we still have a good squad. I think it's still a coach thing. I kind of agree with the fact that obviously Rosignor was an absolute bust. Like to lose 3-0 against Brighton, 3-0 against Everton, 3-0 against PSG. There was another 3-0, if I believe, in a matter of 8 games is ridiculous. So I do put a lot of blame, not a lot, a bit of a blame on Rosignor. Obviously, the management is the most blame, But the players, at the end of the day, you have a decent squad. It's not that bad.
I disagree. I still think you spend this much money and you still have the fifth best team in the Prem.
I also think that like the mentality of these players, it's like they don't feel that their positions may not necessarily be like at stake because you've given them such generous contracts. Like like an Enzo Fernandez, you think he really cares? Like he's still getting a bag. Like Fofana, you think he cares? He's still getting a bag. Like I'm sure there's a competitive aspect to those players, but still, it's not like they're fighting for their spot and they're like, where's the hunger? These guys aren't coming from the streets right now. These guys are all eating. They're all getting 150K a week. Like the pressure isn't necessarily there for them.
There's no contract here.
There's no,
there's no performing a contract here situation.
Yeah, like what I'm saying is that these players, regardless if they play well or not, they're still getting 150K a week, 200K a week. Like,
but again, I do believe like an Enzo would get snatched up from another team.
Look at the teams that Enzo is linked with. Look at the teams Enzo is linked with, bro. He's linked with Man City and Real Madrid.
You think he cares? Like he's gonna say, regardless if I'm here or not, I'm going to someone bigger than Chelsea.
Of course he cares.
Yeah, but forget them. Like the team is like you spend this much money, the team is not better than fifth.
Yeah,
you say that, but stuff. Like, I don't know. I find like obviously I think Man City and Arsenal have the two top squads in the league. I think they're clear 1 and 2. But and I would argue also Liverpool is probably 3
on paper.
Yeah, that's an on paper situation.
4, like you're saying 5. Like Man United and Chelsea squad wise, I don't think we're that different. I think next year it's a crucial manager appointment that blew. I'd argue. Probably the most crucial of their entire ownership so far 100%. Is the next manager.
Because not only you're risking Champions League right now, which I don't even. How possible
I wouldn't. If I'm them, I don't even want to play Europa League or Conference League. I literally want to have a Man United season this season where it gets the fans rejuvenated again about the project. And if they miss out on Europe and they appoint, let's go through the options. I mean, there's Fabregas, that's an option. He's kind of ruling it out. He's saying he's going to stay at Como, but you never know. Like, but even Fabrizio Romano said, like, if Chelsea really try and push, then it might get done.
Yeah, they give him an 8 year.
Their owner, Como owner, said like if he wants to go, we could go.
Yeah,
they already said that. So.
Iraola. Who have you guys seen any other options? Those are the main 2 that I've seen.
I just saw like Chelsea fans maybe saying like a Xabi Alonso would be cool.
I don't think he just went from a more structured.
I think Xabi Alonso eventually is going to end up at Liverpool, but I don't know. That's just an option.
I actually don't know if Liverpool are going to sack Arne Slot.
They won't.
They said that he's staying for another season.
He's staying next season?
I think so.
Well, Carragher was saying that.
That club, I don't know.
Carragher probably has the inside info.
It's good. It's happy. It's good with me because then it turns. If they get a proper manager, then they turn into a title.
No, well, I could kind of see Liverpool POV also like this summer. There's going to be so many job openings that maybe the continuity will give you a competitive advantage.
Yeah, for the first 10 games.
Maybe
those first 10 games you could build a solid gap, bro. And they secured their CL spot kind of. So
well, now we're going to be testing our theory whether sticking with a manager even in a downturn year is successful in the long term. Yeah, it's like if he does stay for a third year and he does well, then
I remember when Liverpool appointed them, it was like they did like a 300-page analysis on all of the things, and he came out like wildly
Tell
on
me
top.
You're just going to give it away, like after,
so we'll see. I'm not hating the decision to keep Arne Slot.
Oh my god, let's switch up the agenda.
No, because
oh my god,
right now he secured top 4 this season.
You were fucking preaching that Arne Slot should get sacked for
because you were risking. Well, I still think they're playing like garbage right now, but he has an extra summer. But he was risking top 5 this season. For me, if you don't make CL with this team, that was embarrassing. He made CL, but now he kind of needs to. Next year, top 5 is not the bar.
Yeah,
first Arne Slot.
Anyways,
it's title contention.
Yeah, but going back to Chelsea, I think Iraola would be the best appointment they could make. To be honest,
I like him as well, but it just gives me vibes of another project.
He has Premier League experience.
He's good. He's proven himself everywhere. To be honest,
Bournemouth. I'm sorry. You look at that team. It's not like it has a bunch of players that should be getting massive moves. Like Semenyo got a massive move. He turned Semenyo into a top 5 Premier League player at the time where he was at Bournemouth.
He's also the man that's bringing the value out of these players, like a Housen, Zabarni, a Semenyo.
But he might be that type of manager, and he might not be a top level manager.
That could be.
I don't know. To me, he feels like he is at his level in the middle of the Prem.
But the difference is also that Bournemouth has a good project going on. I don't know if you guys saw the clips of their facilities and stuff. They're investing heavy. Like
But I think these Chelsea players are better than we give them credit for right now.
I
You're
agree,
catching
I
them in
agree.
a down moment. Like next year, with 1 game a week, I'm expecting a Moises Caicedo to be the best one or top 2 CDM in the league.
you say that, but now try to convince a Palmer to stay next year under depending the
Unfortunately,
manager
Palmer has
with
a
no
7-year
Champions League.
contract or whatever. Like he has no.
Yeah, I
choice.
think he'll
But
stay.
look at Enzo. Enzo is currently
yeah.
frustrated because of that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna look. At the end of the day, Chelsea is still Chelsea. They're still a massive club.
Yeah.
And yeah, you may have one player that goes and does it, but you're not gonna have the whole squad. Like we're gonna speak about it later. But Tottenham get relegated. I could see every single player going and saying, "Get me the fuck out of here," you know.
Maybe there's a motivation issue, bro. A Cole Palmer, you say like, oh well, buddy, you're tied into a 7-year. You have 7 years left on your contract, but there's just a motivation issue. Injuries plus the fact that I'm on a 7-year contract would make me not want to play.
Yeah, but then your World Cup squad your World Cup place at the end of the year being at risk.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
That
sometimes you
should be
can't
a
fight
motivator.
that mentality because it's in the back of your head constantly. I'm stuck at this team, and I've been getting a bunch of injuries, and I don't like the managerial situation. Like that builds on your subconscious.
I think resentment might grow.
It comes out in your play.
Yeah.
Sure, but then what team can justify spending 100, whatever it's going to take? I would say it's going to be like 110 or 120 mil because Morgan Rogers is at 80 or 90 mil. What team can justify giving Cole Palmer, let's say 200 something K a week plus spending 120 mil right now after this injury record and stuff like that? No team's going to justify it.
It's literally only Man City and PSG maybe.
They
Would they even
can't
need to?
justify it. Like PSG do not need that, and they can go get a Yan Diomande or whatever
Yeah, for 85, 90 or whatever.
yeah,
whatever it is.
and low wages. Like there's no justification. So
I don't get it. Is
stuck.
fucking Cole Palmer good or not?
No, he's good. But once again, there are injury questions. Like he's good when he's on the pitch. But is he going to be on the pitch is the real question. And also, like, do you need to bring another superstar into those teams? Like, is Man City missing a Cole Palmer? They're not missing a Cole Palmer. I would say Foden is a bit worse of a Cole Palmer, but they don't. That's not a move that you need to make going into the summer, I would say. And then a PSG, I'm telling you, PSG,
No, they don't.
they have fucking riches of attackers. They do not need Cole Palmer. So it's kind of that thing also. And he's gonna come thinking if you just joined for 120 mil, he's gonna come thinking that you're the guy, you know. But in the
Right, these
squad,
teams,
you're not,
the
the guy.
guy. That's the thing.
But yeah, Chelsea bring up an interesting topic where are you guys more on the side of like being ruthless with your managers where it's like, okay, 9 games, sack them? Or is it like a Real Madrid? Real Madrid, Chelsea are very similar in thinking of managers where if you don't live up to the expectations, you're out. But Liverpool on the other side are more like give them time, give managers time. Are you guys more, through your experience with your managers at your club, are you more ruthlessness or are you more give time? Because for me, as a Manchester United fan, I can tell you I started off with give more time. But after Amorim, Ten Hag, Ole I would say was actually good. Mourinho overstayed his welcome. Like all these managers, I feel like we gave too much time to. So I'm now actually probably more on the ruthlessness
It
side.
depends. Do I trust the management?
Like
That's the thing.
If I trust the management, then I'm okay with sacking a guy after 10 minutes. But if I Juventus, it's a similar situation. Thiago Motta, Allegri.
but you
then the
see, you
second,
didn't give them
Ludor.
time.
I feel like they were given time.
Motta
no,
was not
Malta
given
was
time.
not given time. I don't think
He was given a full transfer window.
Yeah, he was.
That's
but,
one transfer. That's not time, bro.
Yeah, but it's
Any
still-
manager's given a transfer window,
But
bro.
again, does it also
Other than Rosenyor.
Yeah, but does a manager also has to show that he can utilize that time and he like. And a manager should know, especially at a top level, that your time is finite. Like you will not be given a lot of time in most cases. So I
You
do
need to
think
deserve your time.
You need to
That's
deserve
my-
the time.
that's my point.
And I think yeah, like I kind of was mulling this over too with Inter, where it's just like I didn't like that Kivu appointment because this squad right now is not meant like for a manager like Kivu. Is meant for a more like experienced manager that could kind of bring this team to like keep that same level up there. And I didn't think Kivu was that. And right now I still don't think he's 100% there. But I mean, with time, and I think if you give him another window, like I would be okay with giving him a bit more time because he's proven it that he can. He should be afforded that time. So I do think they have to deserve it.
Yeah, it's also results based. Like I understand Brighton is well run and a good team, but like Chelsea should not be losing 3-0 to Brighton. So at one point you start saying, okay,
He's not the guy.
how can you lose 3-0 to Brighton, not even show a fight? Like, he's not the guy. Like, I understand he needs time, but there are individual results that you could also look at and say, this performance was shambolic, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel.
And a lot of times these teams are they have to think time to money. Like Tottenham, we all agreed that they fired Thomas Frank too late.
Yeah.
They should have happened a lot earlier.
I low-key
I think they
should have. That's
they
one
fired him way too late.
situation
In
where
hindsight, now you
Thomas
should've
Frank
kept.
was actually
Hindsight.
doing the best. Out of all the managers Tottenham have had
Yeah.
this season, he did the best.
But in hindsight, you would say that. But at the time, it was kind of like
We were
how many
saying
times?
sacked.
How many times were we doing
Yeah.
podcasts saying he should be sacked? He should be sacked.
Yeah.
Should he be sacked? Asking that question. So, if you're gonna make that decision, you have to be very ruthless with it.
Yeah. The timing is
The timing is
perfect.
crucial. Timing is probably the most important.
Thuram just scored.
Oh, we're missing the Inter game as well. Inter Torino.
That's perfect.
I know 5-0 when I see one.
Grazie Torino.
But as
take
for personally for Michael Carrick to link back, some people see these last 5 games of the season as kind of useless because not that we secured top 5, but I would say we're pretty much secured CL spots now because Chelsea fell off. I don't see it as useless because these 5 games are also going to determine whether Michael Carrick has if we fall off now at the end of the season, we somehow finish 5th because we're all tied on 58 points, I believe, before playing Brentford on Monday. Yeah. We're all tied on 58 points. If we fall off and finish 5th, bro, I'm really not comfortable going into next season with Michael Carrick.
Yeah, it gives you a reason.
Yeah.
But it depends. It depends if they sit down with Carrick and say like, use your last 5 games to determine who you want to keep, then it's a different story because then they gave him a side quest. Winning isn't the main because you're pretty much locked into top 5, like you said. So maybe they're happy with Carrick and they'd rather figure out which players to keep for the next season.
But I think you can already kind of tell, bro. Carrick has kind of named the same starting 11, barring Šeško, Amad Diallo, that front 4.
If Šeško starts every game, then it's more about testing Šeško because I don't think Carrick wants to start Šeško.
No, that's just inherently wrong. But
He's super
whatever.
sub,
Why?
right?
Why?
He's
Because
a super sub.
why
He
is
plays better
that?
off the bench.
He doesn't
Bro.
want to start Šeško.
What makes you say that?
Because when he first came in, his first instinct was to not
Maybe
start
one
Šeško.
game, but once again,
And he was successful.
You're once again, you're some
It's
game.
not
Like
one
I
game.
told you, some games might
He's
be better for
fucking
Šeško
shit
to
when he
start.
starts.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
He's shit when he
Some
starts.
games might be better for Šeško to start, where you say, "I need a tall striker, a hold-up player that can link up play."
And he does nothing when he does
And
that.
maybe some days it's better where, we need Mbeumo up top to hit teams on the counter and stuff like that. Maybe it's just a tactical decision because every other position on the pitch has been practically the same starting 11 all season.
I'm seeing all of the losses under Carrick. It's because Šeško started.
Okay, cool. So you're telling me
can't-
we should sell Benjamin Šeško?
You also can.
No, I'm saying you're using the last 5 games to see is there potential in him, or do we go in the market and
There
buy
is
another
potential in
striker?
him. I can tell you that right now. There's potential in him.
But you
Is
I
he
agree.
there right now? No, but there's potential. So I don't need the last 5 games to tell you that. He could drop a stinker the last 5 games, and I'm not saying we need a striker this summer.
So you're saying there's no reason to test players out. Use the exact same starting 11.
The
and we're going
players
to
that
next season
need
with the same
testing
11.
out have been tested out the last 3 years, and they're absolute fucking dog shit. Fucking Mazraoui, the guy. Okay, whatever. He's an
agenda
all right.
switch, by the way.
He's all right to be your 19th player in your squad. That's about it. If you can sell him, bro, go sell him. All these.
But you also bought him
these
for 20 mil.
fringe
Like,
players.
what do you expect?
Even less, 13 mil, I think.
Exactly. So
But
you're
he's fine
expecting him to be a
no,
world-class player?
but he's fine to have as your
It's a market opportunity, and you
20th
took it.
player
Yeah.
in your squad. Ugarte, I don't need to test out Ugarte.
Test
bro.
out Ahmad.
Ahmad's good, but he is what he is, bro. He's not going to be some Ballon d'Or winner like I thought he would be when
you
he first
said he was
joined.
going to get
Messi?
Ballon d'Or.
When he first joined, I thought that, but he developed into just a good player. He's an all right player, bro.
Holy, bro.
He's a good player to have in your squad. He's good.
You called him
It's
better
not
than
an
Saka,
agenda
huh?
switch.
Not
Bro.
an agenda switch.
I don't think, bro. Saka has very big team dynamics with him, bro. You give Ahmad the responsibility and shit. The issue is he's never given the responsibility of Saka.
Not for
So
real.
he skates out of this one.
It's not. It's bro. We have Bruno. We don't need Saka. Has no one.
Time
That's
to
the
talk
issue.
about Arsenal or a little layup?
Yeah. That was a long Chelsea talk.
For real. It was good. It was needed.
Well, they gave a lot for us to talk about,
real.
bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Arsenal 1-0 versus Newcastle. That was a
Snooze fest
that
a la
was
Max.
not even no, it wasn't a snooze fest. It was a grueling watch. It was like
Havertz injured too now.
one of the more
CL semis.
yeah, one of the most difficult
It's
watches. This
Gyökeres
season.
time.
It's Gyökeres
Some may
time.
say.
So some are saying that Simeone is shivering in his boots thinking about the Gyökeres matchup.
Oh my lord.
We were actually having this discussion with editor Ken during the match because editor Ken, shout out, he's been grinding. He said he barely catches Arsenal games, but every time he catches it, he said he thinks Gyökeres might actually be the worst striker he's ever watched in his life.
That's perm.
And I would tend to agree. Gyökeres is not a professional footballer. He gives me hope that I could still actually lace up the boots.
Like we still got time.
You know that guy on Instagram that does the U.S. men's starting national
By the way,
striker?
rage bait. That's that guy. That guy is the best rage baiter on social media at this time.
He might be better than Gyökeres. Like he's got a chance. He's still got a chance if Gyökeres is pulling up.
I watch Gyökeres sometimes, and I wish I can transport myself into his body just for certain moments because I know, not that I think, I know I would do a better job than him. The guy was on a 3-on-0 yesterday. A 3-on-0. He had 2 players offset, so any fucking pass he would have made across the crease would have landed on someone's foot, and somehow he passed the ball backwards into a defender. Like,
So
I know I could do something better than.
So not only he doesn't know how to pass, he has a horrible first touch. He's not that physical to be honest.
He's physical.
But he
That's
doesn't
all
win
he got.
duels.
He gets bitch.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No, he gets bitched because
He goes into the duel, but
No.
he doesn't win them.
because you
more
guys
what I'm
watch
saying.
the fucking compilations on Twitter. Watch the actual
no.
games. He wins his duels.
No, he doesn't.
That's all he knows how to do. He wins his duels. That's all he does. You guys just see the fail comps that Hater Central posts or whoever.
No, he's
He didn't
actually.
play.
I'm
He didn't
hate
play
watching.
enough. He didn't play enough to see stats.
Holy moly.
Bro's looking up stats on Google. That's crazy. I've actually never seen that.
I don't know if they have.
Mili FC special.
Like Newcastle pulled up with Osula up top, and
He's
you could
doing a
tell
little
he's
bit more.
significantly better than Gyökeres.
Yeah.
And Osula's not even like some world
Il
beater.
predestinato.
Yeah,
not
exactly. Except when he's playing Man United and he decides to take a long shot outside the box.
at all. Usual stuff.
Bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah, Arsenal. And the worst part is him coming out after the game, Arteta coming out after the game and saying like this was like some aura win. Like it was like he's trying to act like he's Mourinho with Chelsea. Like
It was
this was
inevitable.
a 1-0 like masterclass. Bro, you're scraping over the line. Goal difference is extremely important
You're winning
in
1-0.
this title race. And you settled for a 1-0. Like this just screams of horrible management. It's literally reminding me last year of Inter.
But at the same time, he won the game.
Like
He
I
won the game,
clocked out
sure.
of what you said for a second, and then I clocked back in when you said horrible management.
goal
Bro,
difference-
they tried to score more goals,
They haven't scored more than 1 goal in the last 5 games.
but it's not because they don't want to. It's because they can't.
So that's horrible management.
No, they can't. They physically can't. Their offense is fucking drier than the Sahara, bro. There's nothing going on. There's literally nothing going on.
Can you show us the last 5 games?
Bro, they scored from a .03 XG goal.
Yeah, it was a banger by Eze.
They won the game because of a .03 XG goal.
Yeah, they're really
Struggling. They're really struggling, bro.
Oh my god.
Because I want to see in the Prem. Because I was reading, it was.
What do you
I want to
what do you-
misquote. Like the form that they've been in right now is the first time it has happened in Arteta's career at Arsenal.
Like what? Like 2 wins in the last 5?
Probably it's in the Prem. What happened before the Bournemouth game in the Prem?
Well,
I mean,
they've just been asked like the whole time. They've just been asked the whole season. The second half of the season, they've been garbage.
garbage. It's all green.
Oh,
Not
okay,
all
never
green.
mind.
In the last 6,
Scroll up.
bro. You know damn
Fuck,
well.
I'm colorblind. I know that's green.
Yeah, you know damn well Arsenal have been trashed the whole second half.
2-0, 2-0, 1-1, 2-1, 1-0.
It doesn't tell the story, bro. It
It's
doesn't
more
tell the story.
the past 5 games when it most mattered, like against Man City, you lose
Those
that
are the
one.
important games.
Southampton, you're out of the FA Cup.
Honestly, good.
Bournemouth, you just got caught up again from Man City. Like,
You're also criticizing those sporting games because you didn't like
yeah,
dominate, and that was sporting.
yeah.
It's honestly just, it's literally Inter last year. It's a carbon copy.
No, but
they're
the
gonna
difference
lose
was
every single
Inter was
trophy.
playing shitters in Serie A.
Yeah.
Arsenal had to play Man City.
Okay. And they lost the title to Man City. I don't care who you like, how you chalk it up.
I mean, the title's
it's
not over.
it's just a scale down.
The title's not over.
the
Oh,
title- I don't
we
know.
were talking title charges now. Is
Like-
it a Man City or is it
Well,
an
Man
Arsenal
City-
situation?
I'm saying it's in Man City's hands.
No, it's definitely an Arsenal.
Bro,
hand.
Man City's the one with the. I mean, you would admit it. You can't play both sides, bro. You can't play both sides. Either Arsenal is in horrible form and they've been playing like shit, or Man City and Man
Both
City has
can
been
be
playing-
true.
No.
Yeah, they can. Because
So-
in the
so-
last 3 months, it's been Arsenal are playing like shit, Man City are playing good.
Yeah.
Like it's
Okay,
literally
so
been
who's the
that the
title
whole
favorite?
time. The title favorite right now is probably they just won. So Arsenal. If you go on an app, it's probably Arsenal.
Oh my god.
I mean, Man City just
They're
won.
a game at hand.
Game in hand, but you're not secured that win.
Yeah,
I understand, but
you only look at what's in front
So
of you right now.
who do you think's gonna win?
I think Man City's gonna win.
And
But it's because Arsenal are just
So
bottling.
the team that has won out of their last, I don't even know how many games in the Premier League, is not the title favorite. Even though if they win their game in hand versus fucking Everton, they'll
right
be title
now,
points.
it's who's title favorite in FPL right now.
yeah,
We're not doing that.
Oh, okay, got it.
the issue
We're
is
not
that,
doing that
like,
because it makes no sense.
by title favorite, like it could even be like a little bit of a coin flip where it's like a 51 and whatever
49.
you know?
Yeah,
like are you you're a favorite? Yes, but it's still a coin
It's
flip.
because- it's because
situation.
it's
Man City are the favorite. I don't give a fuck.
I think
who's
it's
talking.
Man City right
Everybody
now.
in the world would say Man City's the favorite.
It's a pendulum. Like right now, I think the it's in favor of City right now.
The momentum.
because the momentum right now is in Man City.
and they don't have Champions League to focus
Bro, watch
about.
Arsenal. There's no fucking momentum for Arsenal.
That's why.
They do nothing to the pendulum to pull it back to their side. They haven't done anything in the last, I don't even know how many games, that pulls the pendulum back to their side. You ask 100 fans in London,
Yeah,
who's going to win the title?
yeah.
99 are going to say Man City.
Yeah, because they've done it before in
Yeah.
in a similar way.
I'm just saying right now, within context,
I
Man
agree.
City are, they're a fucking steam engine, like pushing their way towards the title. And Arsenal looks like they're just crawling towards, I don't even know if they see the title. They're just crawling.
Well,
This was a scrape of a win versus Atletico. I actually think that there is a chance versus Atletico because Atletico is not a team that smells blood and is going to beat you down in the first leg.
Listen,
They could pull out the rage bait methods.
The narrative completely changes if Man City don't get a result versus Everton.
But
that's the thing.
They will,
You don't know.
bro. They
just-
will.
Well, they just got Pep just gave them 3 days off after the Southampton.
But
game.
I
And
think
he
that's-
rotated
I
like
think-
versus Southampton. I think he played Foden. He rotated some players.
But I think that's more of that could also be a mental thing. Like imagine Arsenal players with no breaks basically, and then you hear Pep saying, "Listen, they could take a little
Yeah.
break before the
Bro,
Everton
Pep's
game."
playing. Pep's playing
chess.
the best mind games he's ever
Yeah,
played.
it's
Master
experience.
class right now. It's a master class.
He knows what he's
The
doing.
master is at work.
The words,
right now.
the words he uses in press conferences.
Calculated.
Yeah, he's top notch.
It's-
And then
scary.
Arteta, after the game's complaining
Yeah.
about referee decisions, he's like,
been a
I didn't
red.
mention it last time,
But I'm gonna mention it.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna mention it. Like,
Well, it was right. The red card on the goalie. That's what
yeah,
he's complaining about.
I didn't use it as an excuse last time, but it's getting a bit ridiculous.
So
like-
so you are using.
So
it as
you
an
know, yeah, you are exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's such a loser. I actually hate him. Arteta, he's a
crazy.
fucking loser.
I'm too busy to hate people, bro.
excuse. Enjoy life.
Too much love
Bro.
in my heart.
I actually have a lot of love in my heart. Like I actually
Different Wemo.
like
Now you got time.
I make
When-
time to hate.
Yeah.
now.
when people ask me how's your day, I'm like every day above Earth is an amazing day to live. You
Spread
know?
positivity, right?
Sound like Pitbull,
Like
bro.
all positivity.
That's
Like
305.
I but there's some people like Arteta. Yeah, no, that's just
It's crazy because he's done. I think you're jealous, honestly. He's done
Of what?
nothing. He's done nothing.
we have the
negative.
same trophy cabinet.
I mean, you hate him.
You got an EFA Cup or whatever? What do you lift?
That he has a FA Cup.
You got an
6
FA
years
Cup in
ago?
your
Well,
cabinet?
actually, Ten Hag actually won an FA Cup. Ten Hag has a bigger trophy cabinet than Arteta.
Oh my God.
Bigger.
Same.
Yeah.
I remember this narrative when Ten Hag got fired. Same thing. Like, Ten
But
Hag
we know
fired,
when-
but he has a bigger trophy
we
cabinet
we
than
know when to
Arteta.
cut our losses, bro.
Has
We
Ten
know when
Hag
to
beat
cut our
Real Madrid
losses.
5-1 over 2 legs?
Is that a trophy or?
I mean, is it?
Yeah,
you
but
talk about the PSG
there's
game like it was
context.
fucking like you're.
But is that a trophy?
But it's context.
But you talk about the PSG Man
context.
United game
the,
like
the PSG
that was the highlight of your life.
So the Real Madrid that's getting raw dogged every week in La Liga, you're lifting that.
What was the best Man United game you ever watched?
Okay, got it. Too many to count.
The PSG game.
Too many.
That's your. What do they say in Latin? What's the
Magnum opus.
Magnum opus. The PSG CL game.
Spurs. Oh my lord.
Spurs.
Spurs. Pack up the club. Change the name.
I say rebrand as well.
Rebrand.
It's rough.
Change that logo because that logo, bro. Making graphics with that logo is.
Yeah,
Heinous.
that too.
It's
Too
such
tough.
a pain in the ass.
Make a circular crest. Fucking.
Can't do
I don't
anything
know,
with
do
this
something new with
fucking
that logo.
Chicken and ball.
Move the stadium.
That logic has to apply to Juve though as well.
Yeah. Applies to Juve. It
I
applies
hate
to
that.
Nottingham. It applies to all the teams that have
Vertical.
vertical,
The
weird
vertically
logos.
inclined
Yeah.
logos.
Real's okay because Real is Real.
Also, the horizontally inclined logos. They could go fuck themselves.
Yeah, PSV.
Sunderland logo. could
Tough
go
one.
fuck itself. Red Bull. Red Bull Leipzig,
Oh.
Red Bull Salzburg.
Yeah.
Go fuck
It's
yourself.
because of the extremities.
It's because of those fucking little tails
Yeah.
on the
fucking
balls.
tails.
always
I
have-
have to make the logo this small.
even Lazio with the eagle
Oh,
on top,
bro,
'cause
forget
it
it.
kind of blends in. But
Forget
anyways.
it.
Sporting, fuck you, with those
Fuck
little
Sporting.
SCP
Oh,
on top, bro.
No, hide. I take mask.
And that's just a content creator
Anyways,
shit. But no,
we had to vent there for a little bit.
Spurs, genuinely, I think this summer, if they do get relegated, aside from Romero and a couple other
No
players,
one's staying.
no, but I don't even think like
even
these
think they
players
should
aren't even
stay.
showing. No, but the players aren't even showing anything that they should get purchased.
Okay.
Like who should be
Oh,
purchased?
it's a
no,
discount,
it's a
bro.
point.
Fire
It's a
sale,
point.
bro. If
Pull up the
a
lineup.
player- If a player like
Who do you
Pedro
want?
Porro, if Pedro Porro's available, I'm going.
I
Pedro
want
Porro.
Colomani. I'm going to get Colomani.
That's
Just
yours.
because I was good at Juve last time. Okay, I got him. Okay, who do you guys want of this lineup?
That's such a stupid logic because Colomani's part of this fucking shit show disaster that he's played like shit.
No, but I mean it's an market opportunity.
Yeah,
I'll
but
bet
he's-
25,
Okay,
30 million.
Solanke scored 20 goals in the Prem.
You
before.
want him?
No, I personally I have.
Okay.
Šeško.
I would
don't
take
need
him.
Solanke.
You take him at Milan?
Yeah.
Any
Injury
defenders?
prone is fuck. I don't know if I.
Bro, Van de Ven would be insane.
Yeah.
Like you guys
Yeah,
can't
Van de Ven would
speak.
be
You're in
good.
City.
Even a-
All these players would start
Even
in
like a
Serie A.
Jet Spence would be nice. Like a Pedro Porro is good.
Every single one of these players on the pitch starts for Serie A teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also all start for
Every
Prem.
Serie A team, yes.
Well, a relegation fodder Prem team.
No.
No.
This team's currently 18th in the Prem.
The issue is that
Those poor squad.
I was texting the group chat. They didn't even show a fight. Like you're in a relegation battle. You're seeing West Ham scoring last minute goals. You have the other teams showing a little bit of fight, and you're going onto the field and you're not showing anything.
Who cares about this team?
Kinski made an amazing save at the end to save them from this
from a draw.
from a draw. Wolves have nothing to play for. They got relegated, and yet you're pulling up and you're doing nothing.
They lost
I
to
was bad.
Pride. They literally lost to 11 players that are playing for Pride.
100%.
Who gives a shit on Spurs? That's the issue. Conor Gallagher just got there. Doesn't
They're
care.
all, they're all
Xavi Simmons
clocked out.
cares about his career.
Bro, Travis
Colom-
Simmons was actually showing a bit of fight. I'm not going to cap.
Colomwani just got
Been
there.
saying that.
And he tore his ACL after.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't even matter.
Here's your reward.
Yeah.
ACL tear.
Well, now he's going to be managing even injuries with I don't know Solanke how long he's out for.
Did he officially tear his ACL?
Not officially, but bro was crying on the
missing
ground.
ground.
pretty
Cup.
bad.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's nervous because of missing the World Cup.
It looked pretty bad.
No, it was really bad. Like it was like his knee planted and it was bad.
Oh, and
It's
it
one of
just,
those.
Oh,
It's
boy.
one of those that you already know.
Non-contact.
No, it was contact, but whatever. Yeah, honestly, this team is. I mean, we say this every week on the podcast. We don't need to go through it every single week, but this team is actually dog shit. I'm saying that. You know what? Maybe relegation wouldn't be that bad.
No.
Because
Little reset
it's
situation.
a
Rage bait.
detox. It's like when you go on a really like big bender of a weekend,
Bro.
and you go on a pure water fast. Like it's like you're getting all the toxins out. You know.
You know what the issue is? Is that last year they thought it was an anomaly year because they won Europa and they said, you know what, this team still has good bones. Like, okay, we didn't finish where we wanted in the Prem, but we still got trophies. Like, this team has got it. And then the year after, no trophies, practically nearing relegation. It's like, okay, this team is, even if they stay up, I do think there is a full revolution, regardless.
But
I don't
whether
think they
these,
need to drop.
whether these players are staying or not, the fact this is a stain in their in their careers.
Oh, 100%.
And they're not even showing anything to like change that. Like if I was in their shoes and my career was I was about to get relegated with Spurs, bro, I'm fucking fighting on the field. Like some players there did not show up, and
You're
it doesn't make
etching
sense.
your name in the history books as the
It
part of
doesn't
the
make
11 that got
sense.
relegated. In 50 years, Spurs fans are gonna remember these players.
I do think though they have a very easy schedule, the final games, compared to West Ham, who have a difficult schedule, if I'm not mistaken. But West Ham are picking up form, bro.
West Ham are showing fight.
Yeah. I would like to say I told you so because
What did
I'm the one that called it, bro.
What did you
Aston
call it? You
Villa,
said West Ham-
Leeds, Chelsea, Everton.
That's not easy.
It's not looking
not
good, bruv.
easy.
It's not looking good,
What's
bruv.
West Ham looking like?
Yeah, we're going to take a look.
Because West Ham, if
I don't
they're-
even have to see it. I think they're getting relegated.
I
Whoa,
low-key agree.
we're already putting the last nail in the coffin.
No, I agree.
100%.
Nail
That's my
in the
prediction.
coffin. I'm calling.
Depends
I'm-
what you show.
uh,
Brentford, Arsenal, Newcastle.
That's a
Leeds.
tough one as well.
yeah, that's tough.
I think
Yeah, I
it's
would
a
say
roughly
similar
the same.
level.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
roughly
but here
the
they
same.
might have like
They
might
could
have,
get a result versus Brentford. I think.
but they almost might have more guaranteed dropping points situations.
the only guaranteed dropping point is Arsenal.
Like Newcastle at home would be the hardest fixture for.
Newcastle are trash. I don't understand. Like Newcastle, I'm a big Newcastle Glazer. Like I think with a different manager, they're not going to be bad. But they're fucking trash, bro. They're 12th or 13th in the Look at that shit, bro. They're
not a
trash.
bad team. They're not a
they
bad
lost
team.
all 5 of their last games, bro. They're trash.
Their manager's dog shit.
So
a good
what?
team
They're
on
going to
paper.
have a different manager when they play West Ham?
Yep.
No.
Hopefully.
They're dog shit.
They haven't won in a month.
Eddie, how the fuck you lost 7 games in a row?
The only team they beat is Chelsea
As per,
and Man United.
they take their wins where they can. Very selective.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what De Zerbi's going to do with this squad. I honestly, if I'm a Spurs fan, I'd be so demoralized.
Yeah.
This is what nightmares are made
A
of.
lot of demoralized teams
Yeah.
in the Prem this year.
Yeah. There was also another rumor that came out this week. Pep Guardiola potentially joining the Italian national team setup as a, I wouldn't even say coach. I think it'd be more even bigger role than a coach.
Yeah, it sounds like a bigger role.
So what's your guys' thoughts on?
Listen,
I'm
I
Italian as
personally,
well, but-
I personally
do it.
didn't see it. It says that he would consider becoming Italy coach. I do think that, listen, if you bring Pep as a coach, I don't think a lot changes. I don't think that unless Pep goes in and he says, okay, all levels of the Italian national team need to play my style of football, then I think you might see changes. But if it's just him at the senior level, he's still working with the same crop of players that every other manager was working with.
I think he would come under the circumstances where he has full control over everything.
And I would do that.
And I would give it to him.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. But would the people who have full control right now give it to him is the question.
No, they wouldn't. But
I'll make them.
yeah, but the closest
We gonna do it.
the closest we can get to having someone that they would give full control is a guy like Pep Guardiola. Everyone
Yeah.
respects Pep Guardiola.
But you also have to look at it financially. How the fuck is the FIGC going to come up with like the 30 mil to pay him?
The government gonna pay for it.
Don't matter. I'll chip in as
I'll
well.
fucking sell my
My
car.
$5
Pep Guardiola at an Italy fund?
Yeah.
For real. $5 every week.
Bro, you know he can be the man to save Italian football.
Yes. I wanna see kids on the street playing tiki-taka.
And you know,
Like
you know,
books. I want books written about the man who saved Italy.
Agreed. Yeah, this is a huge legacy boost. Obviously,
Yes,
he's won everything. He's already the GOAT.
This would complete him as the untouchable manager of all
This
time.
is Thanos collecting the last one.
Yeah.
someone brought this up to me, and it kind of actually makes sense. He would never coach Spain because of
Why
his
not?
Catalonian roots. He would never even think about coaching
Why?
Spain because Catalonians, they don't really associate with.
I mean,
Spain.
that whole
And
2010 team. Was,
Yeah,
was
okay, yeah,
mostly
they played for
Catalonians.
the Spanish national team, but
Who told you this? 'Cause this
coaching-
sounds like straight
It's
cap.
not.
Are you making it up or?
Pep calls himself Spanish, yes, but he's like very Catalonian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
that's fine. Like, I mean, even
Our
when-
barber is
even when-
Catalonian. He doesn't really like. He
That's not
doesn't
true, because I
associate with the
remember
rest of
Lamine
Spain.
Yamal scoring. He's going crazy. For
Yes,
that shit.
but bro, it's obviously. But like, if there is a manager to coach like a different national
it's
team,
Pep.
it
you
is
say.
Pep. Like he played in Italy too. He lived in Italy. Like I think not. And I mentioned this. I think last year when there were rumors about him leaving, he wouldn't take a job just simply as a manager somewhere else.
That's
No.
the thing. I don't.
It would be bigger.
It needs to be bigger, and I would want it to be bigger.
But
honestly,
even as a coach, all respect to Pep, but if he comes in and he's just a coach for Italy,
Wrong move.
what are you gonna do with
Nothing's
Politano? What are you gonna
Yeah,
do with
nothing's
these
that's what I'm
players?
saying. Like, you're still the same crop of players. I'm sure they might play a bit better.
Yeah.
But again, I think their technical level would be like Pep would look at these
Way
guys like,
below.
okay, these guys cannot play my style of football.
Exactly.
That's the
And
problem.
what happens when he can't spend $1 billion?
That's the issue, and it's a longer term project. You can't just fix it in January and call it a day.
This is not a next World Cup thing. This is like 2 World Cups.
It's a 10-year plan
But
almost.
I don't think he would do it because I don't think he could. As a manager, I don't think he would do it because as a manager, what the fuck are you gonna fix? Like what are you gonna? He
Well,
would get
bro, there's
sacked
players
before
like
he fixes.
I'm
the
sure
Italian
he
national
watches
team.
players like Bastoni and says like I can work with this. Barella, he can work with that. Tonali, he can work with that. Like there's still players in his team that he can work with.
Also,
it's more the
Donnarumma.
attackers that's the issue. Donnarumma, he can work with. Like there, it's more the
He's gonna get
attackers.
kicked out before. He's gonna get kicked out before he fixes. the issue.
Coyote, I'm sure he can work with. Palestra, like there's
Our
players there he
midfield,
can work
our
with.
midfield,
And defenders
our
are
midfield
good.
and defenders he can work.
He
with.
just says that we need to fix this attacker issue.
I think the issue with Italian football is that there's just too much pride with these guys at the top level, where it's just like they would not let themselves get embarrassed, not embarrassed, but like they would not let Pep
Low-key a
Guardiola.
public cucking situation.
Yeah, like they wouldn't let Pep Guardiola tell them what to do.
Like they're
Especially-
sitting.
I
they're-
don't see it like
They're
that.
I
sitting in the
completely
corner
see it
in the
like
cup
that.
chair and they're letting Pep Guardiola figure out.
I mean,
I think
people
if
have massive egos.
there's a guy you bring in and like this, in my opinion, you ask any Italian, even the upper management, they'll say yeah. If
No.
Pep wants to come,
I don't
he'll
think
come.
so.
No.
As a coach, yeah.
Because
but
you
not
can
as a
control him.
superior.
Superior to them, maybe not, but
No,
you
that's
could
what I'm
be
saying.
you could be a coach with a little bit of say.
I
Like,
can't.
you could say your own things.
I
Not
wouldn't
to
want
want
him-
him.
I
Pep
don't
wouldn't
want him
take
to.
that job.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him to come as a manager. I wouldn't want to hurt his legacy just by giving him a stupid manager job to manage a nation leagues.
Like technical director, there's still someone that's the head of the FIGC that's Italian, and unfortunately, I do think
but
that
he
there's
would work
something that comes into
alongside with
play.
a Pep. Like just because he's tagged as the coach doesn't mean that he doesn't have a say with the technical director.
But technical
he's there
di-
with those
but-
conversations.
But head of, let's say they put Pep as technical coordinator, and they're still ahead of an FIGC. The guy that's heading the FIGC is not going to want people to say that Pep Guardiola is making decisions for him.
But Pep
It's-
is also not the guy you bring in to change a league. Like at the end of the day, you're doing it for the Italian national team, I think. And obviously, you need to be in
tandem, like you
in
need-
tandem
yeah.
with the league. But bro, he's fighting two battles at the same time. He
That's what-
has to focus on one.
because they're not letting him fight the battle. Like that's the problem. That's what I think. What would happen? I think he would come in and he would see a lot of resistance early on, even though everyone else knows that you give Pep the fucking keys
Pep only-
and you let him ride. That's what you should do.
Pep
But-
won't take the job if he knows he's
Yeah.
not guaranteed.
Yeah.
100%.
freedom. So I still think it's a long shot. Like
I
right
think
now,
it
if I
is
had
a
to
long
put a
shot as
percentage
well.
to it, it's probably like 5%. But if
Where there's
that
smoke,
would
there's
be the
fire.
greatest 5% of my life.
my
if
God,
that
I'm
would
lifting
happen.
We'd
that.
be so back. That's a World Cup win in my mind.
Yeah. Like that would put me down as okay. We won the 20.
Okay,
what is
grazie,
it? We're
2032 or whatever it
2026?
is.
Which one are we claiming?
2034.
2030, 2034. Grazie.
Like
Are we counting the Euros as well? Because those are in between, right? So
Of
yeah.
course. Italy Euros with Pep at the helm.
see you in Little
No,
Italy.
first
Italy?
Euros would probably be really. It's like first season Man City. Like first Euros would probably be really bad.
But growing pains.
Yeah,
But you know there's a future. That's
yeah,
the thing.
Yeah,
But how long can you really stick with him?
As long as you fucking want, bro.
bro.
There's, there's no one else in the world
When
like the
there's
CV.
there's a lot of leash. You would get a lot of leash.
Oh, yeah.
bro.
Bro,
But
there
by
should be
us,
no leash.
Italians are.
I give him 2 World Cups. If he
I
could
would
miss the
give
next
him- I
World
would
Cup, I'd still give him time.
until the end of fucking his
End
career.
of times.
Yeah.
That's the first infinite
problem.
international
Life contract.
life contract. But the problem is there would be too much. Bro, Gazzetta would be ripping Pep Guardiola. I don't know if I would be able to watch that.
I don't give a fuck,
Bro,
bro.
he loses 3 games in a row and then all of a
Bro
sudden.
thinks Gazzetta is like what?
no, but Italian
the
pressure
word.
is Italian pressure, and
It's the same as English pressure. He did it in every country, bro. He did it in Germany. He did it in England. He did it in Spain. You're telling me Barcelona is not pressure?
Yeah, he did have a
I'm
lot
talking
of pressure
about
throughout
yeah,
his
but the
career.
FIGC president, let's say the new president, with all that pressure, would sack
Bro,
Pep
you think
Guardiola.
your struggle
Still.
is harder than other
Look at
people's
the-
struggle? It's not.
Look at Man City before
think
this.
it's still
Talking about, bro,
pressure.
It's
struggle.
pressure, yeah, but he's dealt with pressure, bro.
It's not
coach,
about that, bro. It's about the FIGC president sacking Pep Guardiola because he feels the pressure of his people. It has nothing to do with me or my struggle or the Italian struggle. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. It's about the FIGC president seeing fucking signs outside of his office, and he says, "I'm gonna sack Pep Guardiola because we've lost 3 games in a row."
Bro thinks there's gonna be picket signs outside telling people to sack Pep Guardiola.
It depends
Bro.
what I think there will definitely be pressure because at the end of the day, this is the first non-Italian manager
Exactly.
ever. Like there will
Exactly.
be
But
pressure.
if there was ever to bring in a non-Italian
yes,
manager,
you bring in fucking Pep Guardiola. That's what you want. So I think
I don't
he's
think
gonna
the
give it a
Italy
lot of
job has
leash.
the pull to pull this off.
I mean,
So which national
I don't.
team does?
No one.
Okay, so he's gonna be out without a job.
No, he's gonna be
Bro,
the head of
probably England.
He's gonna have a
Varvar, you pull up to the
Ranieri
club,
job
bro.
at Roma type
You
job,
say,
but at a
"Oh my
massive
God,
club,
bro. She's too good. Like, no, she's untouchable, bro.
No, definitely.
I go in and I say,
have to approach.
I say that's approachable.
Yeah, you quarter.
Can I buy
And
you a
then,
drink?
Exactly.
You end up with the
Take
drink in
notes.
your face.
I mean, I wasted.
from a
It's
straight joint.
better to have loved than lost than never have loved at all, bro.
What could you possibly have said to get a drink in your face?
Bro.
Can I buy you a drink? Crazy work.
But yeah, and Enzo Maresca, so from a failure at Chelsea to now
Not a failure, bro.
No, that was what was like
Oh, by the
said.
management.
Yeah.
Okay.
To he's being linked to the Man City job to replace Pep if he were to leave. Also, Fabrizio sprinkled in there at the end. Italian clubs are also looking at Enzo Maresca, but
No, he's going.
Which Italian clubs would be looking at Enzo Maresca?
that's the real question. That has
Milan,
to be
Juve?
the only
No,
the only ones
we
that
already
make
are,
sense
man.
are Napoli or AC Milan if Allegri leaves.
I don't think Allegri's leaving.
He's a Juve player, so
He doesn't give a fuck.
a Juve legend.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want him. I have squad.
Would you guys think that would be a good Pep successor? Or?
Yeah.
To say any person is a good Pep successor is crazy. Like he
I
can't
really
match
li-
up, but
I
I like
really like
Enzo. I
Maresca.
think he'd be good.
Yeah, someone
like
from
him a lot.
the Pep Guardiola branch,
Yeah.
from the tree, the manager tree of Pep Guardiola. I think that's the
Arteta.
easiest.
Throw fucking tomatoes at him, but he's part of the Pep Guardiola tree.
Yeah, but now he's completely like that branch is like completely rotted out. Like that one is like he's his own tree now. Arteta's his own tree. Maresca still got the connection.
I really liked Maresca. I like the way he dealt with the press. I like the way he dealt with the players, with conflict. I think he was a good manager. And before like he went from being the coach, the U21 coach for City,
Yeah, to
Straight-
Leicester manager.
and then directly
Won the championship, and then went to what's it called? And then went
So
to
his
to
first
Chelsea.
his first top 5 league job was
Chelsea.
Chelsea, and
He handled it pretty well
what a
for the
fucking
most
way,
part.
what a way to start, in my opinion.
Club World Cup.
Agreed.
With that Club World Cup campaign, you can say what you want about teams being tired and all that, but that was dominant enough to show me that you can be a manager.
But
Ain't you the one saying that?
What?
You were the one saying that.
Yeah, I know, but still, regardless, you still.
I think
had to be
whoever
there. You
takes
had to win.
I think whoever takes this job after Pep is kind of
A little cooked.
cooked
I don't think
because you're
so.
going to be held up to that standard.
Yes, but Man City is well run. That's the
Only one I
difference.
can see coming in and doing like really well is like a Luis Enrique type manager. A company could also do well.
But look at the conversation we had with Company.
I don't like company like that.
No, Company.
Bro,
he's
company,
world class
the
right
way
now.
he has Bayern playing,
Yeah.
bro.
But Company's not leaving Bayern. That's another
Yeah,
thing.
maybe. Well, you
Not
don't know
anytime soon.
for Man City.
Yeah, Man City, I think he would.
No, I don't think so.
Bro,
He was
Man
captain
City was
there
a-
for
doesn't
like
matter. The project,
7 years.
It's like you're abandoning a good thing going on with Bayern.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
He
Just
also-
'cause you like
he did
City?
just sell his house in Manchester.
Bro, he's not going back.
But
I mean, they're winning titles.
He could if he wanted to. That it's all depends on what he wants. You know, company would definitely be a good. I've been hearing a lot of praise about company recently, and like supposedly, what I forget who said it, but it was like one of the Bayern directors. He was talking about company and being like, the thing about company is that a lot of these managers nowadays, not that they're lazy, but he said company comes in at 7:30 every morning and leaves at 8 p.m. every night, like every day, relentlessly, even if they already won the
bars
Bundesliga
in
and
hell.
shit like that. Not that the bar's in hell, bro, but
Sean Dyche does that, bro.
Sean Dyche is unemployed currently.
That's what I'm saying.
So Sean Dyche is at fucking 5 p.m. He's at his house watching Sunday Night Football, bro.
Yeah,
what I'm
but I
saying,
think
there's
the whole
nothing-
point is that like if you even if a manager did that and they still lose every game, like then you say it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing with all that time in the office and you're still fucking losing?
Rosenier's in every day at 6:30. Guy shit.
How do you know what time Rosenier's in at?
Bro, the Prem released a video about it.
Yeah?
They asked all the managers about their daily routine. Bro, I'm top 10. You're just
True.
not in the game. Like,
I watched that video too.
Bro, Rosignor-
Yeah, that's true. He likes his coffee black. I think that was either Sean Dyche or Rosignor.
I think they all like the
Rosenor,
coffee.
they probably did this.
Sean Dyche definitely
They
does,
probably
actually.
all did this media at the beginning of the season, so I doubt it was Rosenor, because they only
Was it
do,
Rosignor?
they only do those Prem question videos at the beginning of the season, and they release it later. So I doubt it was Rosenor.
Listen,
You might be right.
Yeah,
you didn't watch the
I
video and you're
was
already
thinking
speculating
Sean
when they
Dyche.
I
recorded
know.
it, bro.
The issue is that, like, Prem knowledge, like, you're here. You thought you were high. But, like, I'm high up here. I know their media schedule. And I know they would never record something like that mid-season.
So you're so high, but you didn't watch the video.
I'm going to go find the video now. Just to prove you wrong.
It's actually a good video.
Yeah. See, we're tapped. Like, it's not even our league, and we watch
Bro,
more
for me,
content
it's
than him.
like Serie
But
A
what do you do
above,
on
but
all that, like all the 24 hours of screen time you have per day? What do you do?
Premier League managers.
Do you just reread
Daily-
parrot quotes or?
It's a similar situation
Schedule.
to Rosignor. He's showing up early and leaving late, but at the end of the
Yeah.
day, like, what is he doing in that time?
Let's see. What time does Rossignor show up to the office? What time does Rossignor
You think that's
show
going to be readily
up
accessible
to
information?
training at
course.
Chelsea?
That's
see.
it.
Amarim is in the video.
Yeah.
So get the fuck out of here with Rossignor. I told you, bro. I know my league.
fuck
No,
out of here.
For sure, I was wrong about Rosignor being in the video, but
I know my league. Don't come and try and fucking test me about this shit, bro.
You can reread it back. I never said that Rossignor was in the video.
Yes.
No.
Rossignor goes in at 6:30. I saw it in a YouTube video.
I never correlated the one and the other. Firms did that.
Yeah, sure.
I knew how to play my cards.
6 months ago.
Comments will verify.
Bro,
I knew Rossignor was in the video. I watched that
Premier
video before Rossignor even was in my brain.
the Premier League Oracle. I am. That's what I just like to let
But you didn't watch the video.
But yeah. Anyways,
Anyway, thanks for watching, huh?
four consecutive FA Cup finals. You have this written down. That's the first time ever. No, in an English team has
no.
four FA Cup
First,
finals.
first time ever.
It was the first time in City.
No, first time
Ever.
Premier League team has ever
So-
made four FA Cup finals.
So Fergie's mighty
a row.
class of '92.
yeah, four in a row. Yeah.
So Fergie's class in '92 never got 4 in a row.
Millie, we got an intertopic coming up soon, so I would save the. I would save.
I didn't say anything.
So
I didn't say
Millie,
anything.
please.
I didn't say
This is
anything.
not
I
a
didn't
battle
say
you
it.
want to fight
Really?
on this pod. On this podcast, you want to start some shit?
I know. I just
All right.
brought up something.
Because I was wearing this jersey to like maybe
First of
give
all,
you
the
emotional
fact that-
support. Because I know emotionally right now
Why are you pulling
may
up
be-
with an Inter
you may
shirt all
be-
of a sudden?
You may be vulnerable.
Did I say
on
anything?
This podcast.
Did I say anything like harsh? I was just bringing up like,
Millie's
what
gonna
what
be
is that?
very
what is that thing?
vulnerable soon. Vulnerable is the
Sure. Okay,
is the
whatever-
ad-
whatever
is the-
floats your boat.
Is the adjective for today for Millie FC.
But was that really that much of a rage bait? I just said like I'm surprised like Sir Alex Ferguson's team
So
never
go
did
check
that.
how many FA Cups they both.
I'm
of
sure
them
they have a bunch,
Okay.
but I'm surprised.
Sir
that
Alex
this was, like, the
Ferguson led
first time.
Manchester United to 7 FA Cups finals during his 26-year tenure.
Check Premier League.
Bro,
I didn't say
League
anything.
Fuck,
titles?
we're shooting.
League
What's
titles?
what's 7 of 26? What
League
percentage
titles?
is that?
Check league titles.
Can you check Liverpool's league titles as well? Or?
Well, no.
Why
They
not?
only have two prems.
Bro, he was shooting.
No, but league
he was
titles.
shooting 27%.
English league titles.
1-7. He won 7. FA Cup.
What were we talking about exactly?
No,
4 consecutive
Oh,
FA
four
finals.
consecutive FA
led to
finals.
7 finals.
So he probably won all 7 because he's such a G.
He
we
only
don't-
lost 2 of them. He won 5 in 26 years.
We don't spread misinformation here.
Wow, being the top spender of the league for 26 years.
That's
and only
FA Cup
bringing
is
5
Arsenal's
FA Cup?
trophy, bro. That's Arsenal's trophy, bro. We worry about
What's
the
your
Prem.
trophy?
The Prem.
Well, what is
We have the
Liverpool?
most.
What does Liverpool have more?
No, they
domestic
don't.
titles.
League
than you?
We have the most Prems.
League titles
We have the most Prems.
since 1992.
We have the most Prems.
Since 1992.
I mean, we're going in a circle here. We have the most Premier League titles.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Whatever they wanted to call it back in the day, yeah, Liverpool probably had the most of that.
Sir
We have
League's
the
a
most
joke. The
Premier
league started in
League titles
1992, right?
when it got serious, yeah. But like you guys, like
What was the format change?
Provercelli's a massive fucking.
How many
club
do they
in
have?
Italy, right?
7.
Massive. They're
Yeah,
an
but
institution
more than
in
Napoli.
Italian football
Why are we discounting them though?
because they're dog shit.
How do you know?
What
do you mean, how do you
they
know? They're
probably
not Serie A.
had. They probably had. Like we're probably talking about a time where like certain players, certain countries.
Okay, but
were
is a title a
outlawed from
title? I
playing.
understand.
I don't get it because
No.
Liverpool dominated right before the
A title from 1940 is not equal to a title in 2020.
Liverpool won in 1989.
Yeah, they won.
1989 is not equal to 2020.
But it's equal to
92.
someone 92, 93.
Okay, you're talking about 19. They had 1950s league titles.
Liverpool dominated the whole 1980s.
Okay.
I think they have 7 titles in the 1980s.
Yeah, famous team though.
Can you name me
Yeah.
the manager?
Does it
Why?
matter?
Why? Does that matter?
We don't even know. You don't even know what you're just
Exactly.
fucking listing
Who was,
off
the,
titles,
who was
bro.
the United manager in 1992?
Charles Ferguson.
I thought he started in the
Cop out.
in 1994.
Bro thought he did
I don't know.
something.
I don't know.
What about 91?
Charles Ferguson.
90?
Charles Ferguson.
I'm just trying to get to the date where it's someone else.
You'd have to go to 1985 for that. Wait, so Sir Alex Ferguson
Charles
was
Ferguson got given time.
he was getting pumped by Liverpool in the 1980s?
yeah, basically.
Holy shit.
Respect, Sir Alex.
And then we spent the next 20 years pumping them. So
Anyway, give him time though. No?
Uh,
five FA Cups in 26 years.
Is Carrick the
Give
new
him
Sir
time.
Alex then?
new Sir Alex, I agree.
SAF?
There's
brain rot.
which one do you guys want to do first?
4?
The last two topics.
Do whatever you'd like.
CL preview.
You wanted to CL preview before.
Yeah, because I don't think there will be a after
Okay.
the final topic.
Okay.
I mean, I have no issue discussing the final topic. Normally,
Okay.
Make sure to stay tuned for the final topic.
So Champions League preview. Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. How do you guys see the match going?
the Haram Derby.
I see this being a very stalematey type of game
stalemate. I don't
where it's going to be a set piece or a free kick that's going to open it up.
How many minutes in play are we talking about? Over 50 or under?
Bro, I mean, last time Arsenal played Atletico, it was entertaining, and Arsenal smoked them.
I think this is a situation like, listen, Simeone was very like after that before that second leg versus Barcelona, he was kind of saying, "Oh, we're not going to attack, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that." But at the end of the day, he did. Like it was still a very attacking team. Like it was more
So you're
counterattack.
telling me Simeone is actually the liquid football of these two?
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
What are you talking about? They had like 40% possession. That's max.
Possession
no,
does
but
not
I'm
equal.
not talking about
But
that.
he's talking about an attacking, like,
Yeah,
front
no,
foot,
but-
possession does not equal attacking.
No, but
counter-attacking. He's a counter-attacking manager.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I
but
didn't
counter-attacking
see, I didn't
doesn't
see
mean
hoopball. I
defensive.
didn't see them clear the ball every time they defended it. I saw them actually trying to play out Griezmann with Lookman, and like I don't know what you're and with Julian Alvarez as well. So I think Simeone will attack this game a lot more, and I don't think Arsenal are seen by Atletico as the same level as Barcelona in that sense.
I honestly think
I don't-
Atletico have a very solid chance.
I agree.
I
with
do
that.
think it's in.
Who's
I
at
do think
home?
They have a solid chance.
The first leg.
Oh, we're speaking about just the first leg.
Well, no, I just want to know because that sets a tone usually. And mind you, Atletico's not playing anything in La Liga anymore. So
Well,
I'll
they just
focus.
played their game.
Atletico, Metropolitano.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah.
their focus, at least for Simeone for sure, is to get to that Champions League final and show something for his legacy. He has a lot
So
on
is
his line.
Arteta.
That's true.
It's I think it's equally as important for the managers like tenures respectively, but it's kind of hard to predict Atletico this season. Everyone makes these comps of haram ball and whatever, but I feel like Atletico has never failed to give a good match.
Simeone has rebranded. It's just a social media thing.
Yeah, it is. It really
That
just
they're
is.
Because it
haram
gets
ball.
clicks.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Like Arsenal is genuinely, that
Haram
it's
ball.
boring. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know it's boring. But bro, Atletico have given us some thrillers.
They
Barrios
also
got
have a very
injured, by
good
the way,
team.
so he's
This is going to be a good matchup. I think
he's
it's
been
underrated.
No, he got injured this week.
Yeah, Barrios injured, Havertz injured. Was Eze injured?
No. But I don't know, this Arsenal team, like looking at it, like I don't know, this is gonna be for me. It's actually like 55-45 Arsenal probably. Like
a lot closer than what people are saying.
yeah, I think Atletico Madrid. This is the type of game that all their players are gonna like
Turn up.
turn up for.
Yeah,
Like,
agreed,
they
'cause-
had this circled on their calendar.
Because Griezmann, it can always be his last game.
Arsenal, it kind of feels like, oh fuck, we play again today. Meanwhile, Atletico Madrid, this is the one that was circled on their calendar.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's when you know it gets deadly.
The hunter and the hunted.
Yes.
Some may say.
But the thing is that Arsenal's defense is still so strong. That's the only thing that kind of hasn't failed.
Yeah.
This far into the season, that like it won't be like a. I don't think it'll be like a pumping situation.
No,
There's no
of course
potential
not.
of a pumping. Like Barca, there's always that potential of a pump of a red card and then like a 2-0, 3-0 pump.
Yeah, it's gonna be a completely different game to the Barca one that they
Yeah.
had to face.
This might be like a holy shit. This is like Atletico domination, and then the game might end.
It's gonna
1-0.
take a special moment from one
Yeah.
player to
Yeah,
win
yeah,
this
yeah.
game. So I'm looking at you, Julian Alvarez. I'm looking at you, Griezmann. I'm looking at
Yeah. Who are you looking at, Arsenal? Who are you looking
Oh,
at?
Rice.
Arsenal to
Well,
choose the game?
Mr. Gyork.
Gabriel off
Header.
the corner.
A Rice corner kick into a Gabriel header. Gabriel kind of slowed down with those headers, but
Agreed.
They
I say, what do you have in store
switched
for
up
us?
their set piece routine now.
yeah.
But yeah, that was Atletico Arsenal. There's really not much to say. Like
Oh, you're not gonna
overanalyze.
yeah. Oh, Madueke is pairing with Alex Baena.
Interesting.
The next matchup, Bayern versus PSG. This is the marquee game of the semifinals. Some would say that this is the final.
Whoever
What a
wins
match.
this is winning. I don't care.
It's
I
Varvar.
agree.
Varvar would say that this is the final.
Like
Ferms
this
would say
is the final.
Yeah,
like,
this is the final.
This is
All eyes
puro
situation.
calcio here.
If
We were-
we don't get a 7-goal thriller in the first leg, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Delete football at this point.
Both of these clubs are just inevitable.
We were doing a combined 11 with these two teams. World-class player in each position.
Even Bayern Munich, bro, they were down 3-0 to Mainz at halftime this
Came back.
weekend, and they
Subbed
won
everybody
4-3.
on. Win it.
They are ridiculously good. Kane is keeping his Ballon d'Or cushion at the top. This is
It's a chance to prove it.
this is gonna be one of the best football matches I think I've watched in my life. I'm not gonna cap.
This is one
Why
of the
you say
most-
that?
Yeah, now you just
Top
jinxed
10.
it. That's
Now
going
we're
to be a
getting a
0-0.
boring game.
Top 10. It's top 10.
No, this team can't.
You can't say that
Matchup won't
looking
be
forward.
0-0.
You gotta say that looking backwards.
because
Low.
like,
Better than
both-
your favorite Man United match of all time, Manchester United versus PSG.
Bro, as a football neutral, I don't
respect
include Man United matches in there.
that. They're all
because-
great.
No, because you obviously are more attached to those matches than a regular.
I'm just saying, there's never been a
a
good
football
enough
neutral match.
Except for
This is-
7-0.
I think this is going to be even better than Bayern Munich Real Madrid. Like I think
Potentially.
this is the spectacle.
This is puro calcio.
It
You
can't
got
be- it can't be better
Olise.
than second leg.
This is two
Olise
best
versus
countries in the
Nuno
world.
Mendes. You got Hakimi versus we got Limer there. Well,
we
Limer's
got
probably gonna play
spoiled
right back.
with Real Bayern.
Upamecano had a great game. Pacho had a great game.
This is the two best teams in Europe.
Dembele's on
Yeah.
form. Kane's on form. Bro, position for position, everyone's on form. It's crazy.
we're in store for an all-timer.
What are we saying?
If you had to pick one player that really like,
Stands out.
yeah, who do you think's gonna take the game by the balls?
Cavada's in really good form.
Yeah, he
Not
is.
not just in like he's actually on paper good form.
I think it might be the best,
Scoring,
most informed of the three.
Yeah,
I think.
No, of
Dembele's
PSG.
on,
Yeah.
Dembele's on
Okay.
a tear.
Yeah,
I'm
Dembele
saying
too.
it's gonna be the Olise Cavada show.
I think Bayern are gonna win, but Dembele is gonna have a leg. He's gonna have two legs right here. Well, he has two legs, but he's gonna have an insane two legs over
Who?
the course of this. Dembele.
Oh,
I think
on the
against
switch.
because Bayern play a bit of a high line, so Dembele is gonna really take advantage of that. And Doué is always one that always you kind of underestimate going into ties.
In CL, he
you
popped
say
off.
you look at Cavada, Dembele, Doué, you're probably like Doué's the third of that, but like this kid is insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
I'm looking at a Nuno Mendes underrated shot because this guy basically playing left wing in certain situations. So, like you said, a little high line, someone
bad shot.
catches slip.
We get some good fullback performances every once in a while. Like
Hakimi too.
We get some like all timer Champions League fullback performances from PSG. So
That midfield battle: John Neves, Vitinha,
Olise,
Kimmich,
Nuno Mendes.
Pavlovic.
Can be insane.
predictions.
Bayern.
For this leg?
Yeah, it's at the Allianz or Parc des Princes. It's at Parc des Princes.
Yeah, Park de Prince.
tough.
1-1.
I'm saying 3-2 PSG. I refuse to believe this is going to be like a 2 or 3 goal game.
Yeah.
I agree. I'll go 2-1 PSG.
I'm going to go 2-1 Bayern on this one.
This is one of those matchups that in like 10 years time you're gonna be looking back
Okay,
at.
stop,
It's like,
stop.
No, but it's like
You
when
just called it a top 10 game of all time, and now you're about to say in 10 years we're going to look back and say like,
no. Can you let me finish my sentence?
no, because
or
you're
what?
hyping the fuck out of this game. I don't want you to ruin it.
Like you remember
With the
how
jinxes.
we would look at the semifinals between Real Madrid and Bayern back 10 years ago when it was like, holy shit, all these Robin, Ribery,
Star-studded.
Ronaldo, Bale.
Da-da.
Yeah, like all where it's like you're going through the match lineup and it's just all timers in every position.
Yeah.
Like that's the type of matchup we're looking at.
You think these guys are turning into all timers?
A
well,
majority
bro,
of them.
look that front
PSG
four.
team is, I mean, not all timer,
PSG
but like
team,
it's
bro.
stamped in history.
Bro, Patro is gonna be in pretty much a world. Well,
But you really picked the one person.
no, but
that,
like give Patro
the
plays
fuck
like
are we
Patro
talking
plays like
about?
this for
What
10
the
years,
fuck
and
are we
he's a
talking about?
fucking
Yeah, he's what-
Yeah,
Nobody's
he's a
going to
consistent
fucking
defender.
remember Pacho.
yeah, sure.
You
There's
could say that.
22 players on this field, and you picked Pacho as the first player.
Sure. Is
I mean-
Vitinha suspended? Like, why is he
Yeah, I
not
don't know
in-
why he's not in the
I
lineup.
think he came off injured, if I'm not mistaken.
You said Pacho.
Yeah, he came off injured.
Doubtful. He's playing.
Oh my god.
But this is like a fucking all-star 11.
For sure.
Company suspended.
Yeah,
He is.
It's kind of stupid, but whatever. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting.
Well, that's repercussions for your actions.
Anyways, who would like to intro this Italian football talk? I don't think Mili should because he's a
Floor
bit
is
I
biased.
yours.
don't think
No,
I
he's
will.
a bit biased. So, also, I would like to, whatever, we'll discuss after why I'm wearing this Interkit.
Pala, all yours, bro.
Firm's all yours, bro.
I think Ferms will give a good unbiased.
But which one? Because I know there's two of them.
No,
The
we're not
rest,
gonna talk about the other one.
The other one, I mean, you can throw it in, but it's not. I would say that
I don't even know.
it
I
was-
feel
it was
like I
just-
don't
they
do it
dropped like
justice.
they dropped like a little like teaser for us, like there was here. I'll give you there was a prostitution scandal, so supposedly a bunch of players.
But that's not the one we're gonna talk about.
Yeah,
That's
who cares, bro?
It's just water under the bridge
some
over
guy,
in Serie A.
some guy. He needed to get his nut off, bro. He paid a little money to
What
get his
the
nut off,
fuck?
bro. That's it's whatever, you know. That's
It's really not because there's more to it, and a lot of
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really
More to
bad.
Don't say whatever.
Yeah, don't say whatever
not a
because
whatever
it's actually there are some allegations.
Okay, well then Varvar FC is uninformed. You see, it just sounded like from the outside that it was a whatever. But go in the
I'm
other
gonna
one is
read.
more
I'm gonna
important.
forget our biases. I'm gonna read from the BBC because
Okay.
we're all biased.
Yeah.
Gianluca Rocchi, the man in charge of assigning referees in Italy's top flight, has suspended himself following a reported investigation
Self-reported.
into alleged sporting fraud, according to the Italian news agency AGI, which I can say is
Not reputable.
which is reputable. The former international referee is under investigation for complicity in sporting fraud during the 24-25 season and has a preliminary hearing scheduled for Thursday.
Yeah.
And the Italian Referees Association has released a statement confirming Rocchi's suspension following the launch of an investigation by the Milan Public Prosecutor's Office. So basically, essentially, Rocchi is alleged to have tampered with the VAR staff and tampered with the assignment of referees to certain matches
just like Calciopoli, just without the VAR.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah, with which have benefited and benefited certain maybe teams, or if it's
We're not naming teams right now.
no, we're not naming teams,
No,
of course,
not at all.
but there could be there's two angles. One of the angles is that the fraud is club side, so that the clubs have been paying Rocky maybe behind the scenes to get favorable referees
Or
or
they have
favorable
dirt on
calls.
them.
Yeah, or the opposite side where this is a money thing and Rocky was making money off of match fixing almost. So this is like the alternate angle is like maybe they were trying to make money off of this shit.
Basically, instead of having heaven and hell, it's hell and hell.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah. There's
situation.
just hell here. There's no heaven. There's no bright side.
And-
the only bright side is if you're Milan or Juventus fan, because
No, the best case situation was the best case situation
Okay.
is that Rocky was literally just a bit mad that he wanted to get some calls in and he was knocking
That's
on
it.
the
That's what
thing.
I'm saying.
Like he was unbiased and or there's also another situation where it is Marotta League and Inter
confirms everything we've
Inter
been
are
saying.
paying the head of referees for good. Now, Mili. Now, would you give those two Serie A's back if you were confirmed as cheaters?
So let's little history lesson here, guys. So let's.
I love history.
Who won?
It's actually one of my favorite subjects.
Who won the Scudetto last year?
Napoli.
Okay. So which Scudetto would we give back if we did anything? If we were guilty?
I
of
don't
anything?
know. This-
Varvar slip up.
The rabbit hole could go so deep that it could go all the way back to Conte.
because Rocky's been here for a minute.
Because if you cheat once again, look, this is why I wear the Inter kit. If you're not cheating, you're not trying to win. So for me, I actually respect the fact that you
I
cheated.
just hear, bro.
Like Moji,
respect that.
I would have actually gave him an extension, to be honest.
You're the ruin of Italian football.
Because I see that as a genius move. You saw value. You saw vulnerabilities in the system where no one else could see. Marotta, this is why he's just the top puppeteer. Like we're all pawns.
We're all in his simulation.
Yeah. Marotta controls the system that
Agreed.
we all Marotta gave Napoli that title last year to kind of smokescreen from his cheating.
Masterclass. some
So
would say.
like sheep like you would see like so sheep like you would say, no, but we didn't cheat. We lost the title.
I just want to add some speculation to the mix.
Okay.
There's 5 matches that are being investigated specifically. I don't know if we remember all of them, but it's
I could tell you one was Inter
versus
I
AC
forgot who it
Milan.
was playing. The
Inter-
second one was Inter
Inter
versus
versus
someone
someone-
else.
Bologna.
The third one was Inter versus someone
Roma or
else.
Lazio.
Fourth one was Inter
No,
versus
there was only 3 of the 5 were Inter.
no 5. There's 5 Inter games being
There's more.
investigated.
Okay, I only saw 5 and 3 of them were Inter. One of them was Udinese Parma, and the other one was some other irrelevant fixture. And also another thing that's being investigated is that Rocky allegedly removed Doveri from a match because he was unpopular with
Who's
Inter.
Doveri?
Doveri
Another
is a ref that's unbiased.
Okay.
super unbiased.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they put a ref that was more popular with the Inter management,
Aficionado.
and that's a touchline. So it's pretty.
And
they have a check mark.
did we?
Verified.
We,
Verified on
we
Twitter.
mentioned that Rocky is the president, can we call him, of the refereeing association.
Yep.
So he oversees everything. So having
He's
a
in the
guy,
meetings.
huh?
He votes for the president of the FIGC.
Yes.
He voted if
So-
Gravina should stay or not.
Exactly. So having a guy like that and then being accused of these things is very bad.
Rocky's an Inter fan as well.
Has to be mentioned.
Will we mention
You can't see. This is the thing. You can't react to these types
Speculations,
of things,
right?
As like, because listen, one guy has a Juve kid on, one guy has a Milan kid on.
Okay.
Like, I can't take
What
what,
about
they
me?
say
Sorry to-
seriously.
Sorry to
about
cut
me?
you off, Millie. Somebody
I
please
can't take
do
what
this
they say
activity right now.
seriously.
Take your little finger and just move the time thing 5 minutes later in time right now.
No problem. No problem. Go ahead. No problem.
Okay. What's your take on this?
So
one?
where should we begin?
We're
with
not
this?
pointing fingers at any squad. We're
We're
not.
not.
We're not here to.
Okay.
We're not here to
I
propagate
think-
misinformation.
I think it's one
Sorry
big-
to cut you off. Wait, sorry to cut you off.
No,
Varvar,
sorry
but
to
now
cut you off
scroll
again.
5 minutes, and you're gonna see. Oh, but Inter did this. Oh, but Inter did that. So just want to give you just scroll 5 minutes. Then whatever he
But
just said
we're
right
not-
now.
I-
will
Let's
not-
do
will
it.
not
He
be
came in
associated.
today and said Inter should get relegated.
Let's do 2
I didn't
minutes.
say that. An Inter fan
I
said that.
personally think it's one big coincidence that the matches being investigated are all Inter matches.
Yeah.
Okay? I think it's one big coincidence, and it's actually a ploy from the rest of the league against
To
Inter.
bring down the winners.
Yes.
Preach,
Yes.
bro. Preach.
Yeah. So now,
but you
I've
must
laid
you
it
must
up.
admit, Mili, it is sketchy. No,
Innocent
think it's
until
sketchy?
proven guilty. Yes.
but I'm just saying,
Shut the fuck.
like, bro,
Delete the league.
it's
Delete
sketchy.
the league. Why?
The league, because this is already we got problems with the Italian national team.
Bro, we got a DLC to Calciopoli, bro.
We got a
Delete the league.
DLC not only to Calciopoli. This is a secondary smokescreen to
We got
the,
season 2.
We got season 2 to the elections of the president of the FIGC. We have the prostitution rings or whatever else that's going on. This is bigger than just Inter or whatever team
I
is.
disagree. I don't know if it's bigger than Inter.
This has to be bigger.
I said that
I
before
think
the
we're
pod,
on par. We should be. What comes out of this? What would come out
a
of this?
Kivu extension.
B6
This is
just
what I-
scored 2-0. Should we call that game off? Because
Well, we
they
should
cheated?
start checking it, to
Did
be
they
honest.
cheat? Did they cheat or what?
I think Rocky
I don't
should
know.
give a couple knocks on the VAR.
I don't know who must have assigned this ref. Who must have assigned the ref?
Well,
Nobody. This game was right.
Is
This game
Inter
was good.
choosing them?
Okay.
This game was
I don't
good.
know. Is it? Could they be?
And listen, guys, I'm presenting you the information, and you make your own decisions. I can't influence your decisions. I can
Right.
just tell you
What
facts.
I suggest, do your own research.
Yeah,
As
yeah, yeah.
always.
Because we are not sources.
Oh, we are.
I agree.
We are not sources.
Well, I'm a
Oh, we
source.
are.
no,
Definitely.
we're not sources.
I'm a source.
We're not sources.
I read a lot of Twitter.
DiMarco assists,
And-
by the way.
I read
Who
Inter
says
Twitter.
yes to even he assisted on the Turam one as well.
Unbiased.
Also, do an exercise. Look this up on your own.
Look up Calciopoli and
Of
then
the,
see how
of
much
the
you
VAR
did wrong.
table, if you look up a VAR table of the last 5 years in Serie A, Inter has the most amount of calls in their favor and the least amount of calls against them.
Because we're the most attacking team in the league.
But VAR has
But
nothing to do with that.
But we're in positions where VAR needs to be used.
But why are all these stats going against you? The same thing happened
Well,
with
not
Juventus, and we
necessarily.
ended up being we were at fault.
I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you guys to do another exercise. Search up. This is serious. Go to Calciopoli on YouTube. Search it up. Inform yourself on that.
There's some good documentaries.
There's actually a lot of good ones.
Wiretaps, like really a lot of media.
It's very good.
a lot of source material you can use.
Yeah, but
because there's a
supposedly
lot
I read
of
somewhere-
presidential,
No, no.
Moji with wiretaps, making the picks
I
himself
read somewhere
for
there's going to
other
be
teams.
I read somewhere there's going to be some wiretaps dropping soon.
We'll see.
But then try to do a comparison with this one. And obviously, for now, it's not to the same level, but we're talking about very serious things over here. That's where I'm getting.
The
at.
issue
Be
also
informed. That's what's important.
Is that there's precedent now.
exactly?
If Inter are in, like, let's just hypothetical, the person that cheated, let's just say they did the match fixing. I'm not naming any squads, but let's just say they would need to get relegated because the precedent's there. You can't relegate Juve.
That's true.
And then you don't relegate. No, but that's
that's true.
factually
That's
true.
if it's a one
If
for
let's
one.
just say you
If it's
think
a one for one.
Mili was saying before that it potentially was Napoli that was match fixing. Let's just say it was Napoli. They should get relegated as well.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I
because
didn't say Napoli was match
because
fixing,
of
but-
Inter, we got relegated and we lost the title. So therefore,
You can't be
you're-
blamed for your
you are
own
the ones
doing.
at fault if you guys get relegated.
You cannot be blamed for your own doing. Do not blame Inter for you getting relegated.
You guys advocated that we got relegated and we got stripped of the title, and that you guys got the title.
because you had wiretaps.
but you-
Like, I understand you do.
Okay,
you,
so in this case, the same
we
thing should
called the
happen.
cops on you, and you're getting mad
Bro,
at
the
us for calling
story
the
just
cops.
dropped.
The same-
It's there's
Yeah.
going to be
There's
more
gonna be a lot more.
information.
I do think
that
there's
comes
gonna be a
out.
lot
But I'm just
more.
saying, precedence has been set.
There's no pre-
If you guys,
You
get,
think
if,
this guy resigns without any proof of
Oh,
evidence?
No, he's going down. If he goes down, he's bringing everyone down. That's an Italian at heart. I know he's bringing.
I'm
everyone
going down with him, bro.
Yeah, we're all going down with Rocky. We ride for Rocky at dawn.
No.
Bro,
do
I'm
not.
Rocky FC, bro.
But no, I agree that relegation would be the problem. Is there's no title to strip because even if Inter cheated, they still haven't fucking won anything. So
Yeah.
that's the problem.
But that's another conversation we were having.
Strip them of their
It
second
doesn't
place.
matter if you won or lost that game. At the end of the day, it's the fact that teams were putting these referees in positions to like. How do you have the ability to choose the referees for a game, regardless of what team you are?
But it goes
You're not
deeper.
allowed.
It goes
but
deeper.
it's not Inter picking the refs.
I'm not
please.
saying it's. I never mentioned
So
Inter
then,
right
what
now.
are you? So then, what are you saying? Who has the power to pick the refs? The ref.
That's
the,
what's coming out.
The official designator, which is Rocky, designates the referees.
At
That
the-
is his
at the
job.
choice
Why-
of teams that are
the
asking
issue
to be
is
switched.
But again, and I'm gonna give you guys another thing. This is not a new this idea that
It's not.
teams have favorites, the refs that they like, refs that they don't like. Listen,
It's been happening.
It has been happening. Milan has done it. Juve have done it. Napoli have done it.
Inter have
Napoli,
done it.
There's been referees that have specifically stated that they will not be reffing Napoli games because they are wary of the repercussions if something bad happens
do you
to their family, to them. This is
that's a separate conversation.
No, it's not a separate conversation
No, that
because
is
the
a
ref should be impartial.
Because that's never right.
No, but it should be impartial.
Threats to a ref are never right. The
Exactly.
issue, some of these
But yet
refs, some of these refs
by
have
the
been.
by the designator to not put these refs on. Listen, I'll let you talk.
But yeah, because give context. These refs are not allowed to ref a Milan game, a Juventus game, a Napoli game because
they're
they've
not
made
liked.
mistakes.
Because
they've
they're not
made
liked.
mistakes.
Because they are not
Oh, we got
like.
some stuff to listen
They've
to
made
after this.
mistakes.
We have
Why?
interviews to listen to after this because I just refreshed my Twitter and I just see a bunch of picture of the interview with a journalist and Marotta.
Well,
and,
that was right before the game. He said
and
that
he
was
was
lava.
quite-
I read it to you.
No, the one where there was another thing that you.
There's another one I didn't. I
It
missed.
wasn't a quote. It was the journalist asked him something, and then his answer was he was like pale in the face and he mumbled like
He's pale in
I
the
don't,
face,
I don't
you just saw
remember.
Oh my
I don't
God.
remember. Anytime anyone says
Can
I
you
don't
show me
remember,
the source? Like I
he
don't
remembers.
understand.
it's an interview. It's a TV.
We'll
video.
put it
It's
on
a-
after.
It's a TV interview. It's
That's
not
the exact same interview that it came from. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
what
you
you're talking
read it on
about.
Inter Twitter. I just read it on.
You're on Juve
normal-
Twitter.
No, not really.
On Juve Twitter.
This is a Napoli fan.
Twitter.
Napoli. So okay, so another bias. Okay, got it. I'm not. Listen, what I'm gonna say, and this I'm not.
But-
I'm not
but
elaborating.
give the context.
There's no. I'm not
These
elaborating.
refs-
I
these-
am not elaborating. Can I fucking finish?
You didn't even fucking let me finish.
I let you guys fucking talk.
What did I say then?
All you were saying is that that they should not have the power to make a decision for the
After
designator.
that. I said that before.
Okay, what'd you say, Ferms?
Okay,
Tell
so you
me.
didn't hear.
Okay.
These refs are not allowed to ref Milan games, Juventus games, Napoli games because they've made wrong decisions during those games. They got relegated to Serie B. These refs were misplaced because of their ability to ref, not because of threats, not because they just did not know how to ref that situation.
So
how many refs, bro?
Refs
not
get
only
relegated
Juventus
this season-
games,
this
the
season-
Milan ones as well.
We got 2 refs relegated.
Us too.
Yeah.
Too
you guys
many refs
complain.
have been relegated
Not
because of.
Inter.
I don't remember any Inter ones.
No.
I don't remember any Inter.
But that's not an accusation to Inter. I'm just saying that's
an
the
accusation. All
reason.
you're talking
That's
about is
the
fucking
because you're
Inter.
removing the fucking context.
There's no brother. I'm telling you. I'm trying to explain.
Go. Now it's your turn.
Can I talk? Okay, we're good. Everyone got
I
it
let
out?
you talk. I let you talk.
You
Floor
didn't
is
let me
yours.
fucking talk shit.
Go.
You didn't fucking let me talk. Okay,
let you
I'm gonna
talk all
tell you
the
right
time.
now. Let me fucking take a
Floor
breath.
is yours.
But
I'm
keep
gonna
the
take a
context.
the content. You want to talk about objectivity?
Yes.
Objectively, not one person at Inter has been implicated in this. That is
Yeah.
a fact.
Never mentioned.
But that is a fact. From this,
That's a fact.
from
As of
this-
right now.
As of right now, this specific scenario where Rocky has been guaranteed, not one Inter person has been notified or guaranteed to be in front of the court and explain anything. They have not been indicted. They have not been accused. There has been nothing leading to the idea, to the fact that Inter were ever involved
But there's smoke.
with Rocky. But
There's
again,
smoke.
So we could
What
go
smoke?
through
It's
we
a
could go
couple
through
Twitter
the
comments,
we could
bro.
go through the
The-
Calciopoli
Okay.
timeline.
Yeah.
And I'm sure at
All
the
right.
start it was not everyone arrested. It wasn't like a massive coup in
they
one
went
day.
straight for Mudgy. That's a fact.
I don't know.
You
We need
don't
to go
know.
check the
They went
Calciopoli,
straight
like
for
the
Mudgy.
exact timeline. Who was the first person
I'm sorry.
arrested?
If this was a much bigger on the level of Calciopoli, it would have came out by now. I'm sorry.
No.
Yes.
No,
It happened. It happened 2 years ago.
that's-
It takes time
It would
for
have
this shit to come
100.
out.
It would have 100% came out by now.
Calciopoli took years to come.
It would have 100% came out.
You're telling me even the prostitution thing, just nothing's
This
of
is
that?
all. This is all a result of a political manipulation, political maneuvering. Gravina out. They're getting all the bad blood out. That's what it is.
So
and
there's
now
bad blood.
there's
That's part
dirt
of
on
this bad
Rocky.
blood.
There
There's
is
dirt on
bad blood.
Rocky. There's
Marotta
probably
is
dirt on
part of
Gravina.
bad blood. Forget this whole situation.
I don't care.
Marotta is the issue. Is part of the massive issue with Italian football.
Right now, he's my president. So
Yeah, I know.
So what he's saying,
Yeah.
he says there's nothing to be worried about. We have done nothing wrong.
What the fuck else is he gonna say? We have everything to worry about because we are liable.
Has
He's
anyone-
not gonna say that.
But do you want him to say nothing? Again,
Bro, his quote means as much as me wiping my fucking ass. It means nothing.
Okay.
A quote from Marotta means nothing. The guy is no
'Cause you're a
shit gonna
Juventus
say
fan.
that we are fine.
because you're a Juventus fan.
No,
He was
I
my
agree.
president. He is a fucking
He is a
problem.
president?
He is
There-
a problem for this fucking league.
If there is
He's a problem.
Okay, so you guys are saying one thing, and I'm saying legally right now, nothing has implicated Inter.
Okay, but you could also have your own opinion.
My opinion is black and white right now. What has happened? This has happened.
Okay. Do you think there's something wrong with
do
the
I
head
think-
of forget Inter? Do you think there's something wrong with the head of referee stepping down? Yes or no?
No, Torino scored.
Do you think?
Do
that-
I think?
Yeah.
The plot thickens.
The head of refereeing in Italy has stepped down for unknown reasons.
It's not unknown reasons. He was literally guaranteed, and he needs to speak in front of court. He is self-suspended. What are you talking about for no reason?
So-
there is legal precedent
So
for
I-
him to not be the head designator right now.
So answer my question.
For
Why did he do that?
For a alleged.
But you work black and white, you said, right?
For alleged
So is this
facts,
black or white? I don't
It is
understand.
alleged, and it will be spoken about in court. I don't
He
understand.
stepped down because of a reason.
For
What is like
because a prosecutor has brought forth a case. What the fuck? Read.
He stepped down.
He stepped down right now because he will be in court. I don't understand what you guys
if he
want
didn't do-
from me.
if he didn't do
does that
anything wrong,
sound
then why-
alarm
What do you
bells or
want
no?
from me? He is doing what he should be doing, stepping down until everything is cleared, until we know objectively what is fact in court and what is legally decided. And then from there, you make a decision.
My alarm bells are going off. The fact that the referee, the head of
speaking to a
referees is
wall right
stepping
now.
down.
If I was in his job, I wouldn't step down if I did nothing wrong.
Agreed.
The problem is that something like he was
Bro
summoned.
didn't even last too. Like story came out. All right, I'm out.
I'm
He
here.
hears, he hears a knock on the door. You got me. You get, sir, we're just coming
It
to
wasn't
check.
even like a week thing or 2
No.
week thing. Like I'm. But then public pressure made him
Yeah,
resign.
yeah. Listen.
It was motherfucker. You got me.
Yeah, this could be. It could come out that it's Napoli. It could come out that Napoli
Yeah.
was the one tampering with Rocchi, and that there was a deal going on with Napoli.
So-
I'm just saying there
Like,
is
I don't think
something-
Napoli have the pull though.
They don't have the
That's
money or the
It
pull.
could be a league-wide thing as well.
But yeah, exactly. But there is something. There is
I don't
something
think
there.
That's what I'm saying.
There is something
there
there.
is a situation
There is
that's
something
happening.
there. I
And
know.
to say it's just black and white, and I don't know because there's no legal
I'm
stuff.
100% certain that
I
there
think
will be
Inter
teams
are
involved.
implicated, but I don't. Maybe they're not the only ones implicated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think for me personally, AC Milan, Jerry Cardinale does not seem
ain't
like
moving
the type.
strings.
Yeah, like I don't
Then
think that he's
what's
the type.
Oak Tree? The American owners as well.
Exactly.
But they're not the ones
no,
moving.
no, but Marotta's the one
Milan's
who's
too
day
shit.
to day.
Milan was too shit to be involved in this.
Yeah, honestly.
Juve though.
But I like I don't know. I think
I think there's still a lot more.
Yes, a
to
lot's
be-
gonna come
to be
out.
discovered before you start throwing stones.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because
And I think that's
on
fair.
Thursday. The hearing's on Thursday. So
Hearing's on
by
Thursday.
next podcast,
I
we'll
think
have more
honestly
information.
this might turn into a weekly segment on
This
the
might be an
pod.
emergency. Weekly following up.
refs following up what happened this week in the refing.
Millie, what's your personal opinion on the matter? You think that
he works
I
in
think-
black and white.
I know,
Black
but
and white.
if you had to
Nothing has
if you had to make
happened.
a personal opinion, you think that nothing
I
will come
think-
out of
I
it?
think-
No, nothing has
something-
happened.
What's your prediction?
Okay, my God. I'm not going to talk anymore.
What's your
Okay,
prediction?
I'm not talking anymore.
Okay, what's your
I'm
prediction?
done.
I think there's something happening.
But what do you think happened?
There's definitely some corruption going on.
Okay,
I don't know exactly what, but
okay, I'm just gonna put my balls on the table. I think Inter was behind this.
I don't think it was just Inter. I think it was Inter. I'm gonna give clubs. I think Inter, Napoli,
Why Napoli?
because I think
Okay,
De
De
Laurentiis
Laurentiis,
is heavily
yeah.
involved in the system.
Yes.
I'm gonna give also a crazy, and they're so shit. I don't know why they would do
Fiorentina.
this. Like Lotito's also very in the system, so like maybe Lazio.
well, he is in the
Like-
government actually. I think.
Yeah, like I think those are the motherfuckers you should be looking at. Deep
Yeah,
integrated.
but at the
people.
same time, you're also looking like at a Gravina. Like, look at that. As soon as he kind of resigns,
Yeah, I think he's involved
boom,
also.
all this coming out. There's the Italian Federation that you're looking at. Like, I'm telling you, this is a countrywide issue.
But this has been also addressed last year as well. This assistant referee came out last year, put out a full statement, wanted it to go to court.
Yeah.
And it was shelved. It was basically just put to the
You
side.
don't see that as an issue?
But the issue was that it was in the sense that Inter got a result wrong because of poor refereeing. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, because Marotta probably said, you know what, let's
Let's do
okay.
one negative to
Yeah,
counteract the positives.
let's shelve this
my
because
God.
if we uncover this, then we're gonna uncover the whole fucking
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
thing's going down.
All right.
We're going down with the fucking ship if that gets uncovered. Bro is probably saying no, we don't care about the bad decision behind the scenes.
Anyway, we will be enjoying this in the next week. Hopefully, developments.
about that.
Imagine Juve are the actual whole. It's Juve 2.0.
I'm not enjoying
They
this.
come
because
out like it's WrestleMania, like it's Money in the Bank. It was Juve all along.
John Elkan.
oh, we're so cooked as a league.
Yeah, no, we're definitely cooked. No, this is just solidifying that we're definitely cooked.
But it's not a Serie A season if you don't have a
Prostitution, reffing. Let's just get Pep Guardiola. Let's bring him in.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's gonna fix all of this.
yeah.
Anyway, let's hopefully Torino ties the match, and hopefully the Milan-Juventus game is an entertaining, thrilling one.
Yeah, we will be doing it on Patreon, by the way. So we do one live stream a month on Patreon exclusively
true.
for the patrons.
Yep.
So this month it was Juve Milan. Next month we're gonna see what it is. But
On top of our weekly content, like now we're
Yeah.
about to go record a Q&A for our patrons.
Actually, guys.
So we'll see you guys on there.
No, for real. Grazie.
Everyone else, take care.
Si
Have a nice
sempre
week.
forza.